PC correct moving forward.
Oh, you're on the wrong podcast.
Yep.
Don't touch the tape. No, I heard the
This
name
is,
of the
we
podcast,
don't-
and I feel like I should be on it every day.
Podcast.
This is Moron Nation.
Moron Nation. I feel
We were
like
just
I'm
discussing, we didn't know what the name of the podcast.
executive
It could be a
VP
lot
or
of things.
something.
Could be Barnova, could have been 187, could have been Moron Nation.
Phantom and Sean.
Could have been Phantom and Sean Show.
We'll let
Could be Phantom and
ChatGPT.
Sean Shit Show.
Dude, that
That's
was all week.
just normal everyday
That was all
life.
week here.
Yeah.
That's just normal everyday life.
Yeah.
That's one that we can come back to in the future, though. But this is the 6th installment since we ran
Six?
we ran 2 number 4s. So this is the 6th installment of Moron Nation Unfiltered, and this episode is brought to you by
Small Tire Syndicate.
Small Tire Syndicate. What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
It sounds cool. It's got a
Sounds
Before
like
we
it's
even let everybody
strong
know who
name.
Carson is, Carson, explain to us what Small Tire Syndicate is.
So
I think it's actually Outlaw Syndicate.
it's Outlaw Syndicate.
There you go.
But and you actually named it, so
Nice.
so
Nice.
No.
he forgot his own name.
we
It's been a long week.
Have y'all been to the Moron Nation?
We're here now.
Okay, here. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So Ryan, Sean, myself, Phantom was on text message. Got together one night, sat there for 6, 7, 8 hours, and went all over the
Can't say
wall.
6, 7 around Aiden, man.
Yeah.
It's just,
I
it
missed
just
it.
ain't gonna. Yeah.
Hayden's of that age.
He is.
I forgot.
He is.
Yeah, sorry.
It's just like the 69 when we were in school.
Yeah.
Is it?
The teacher says turn to page 69.
That's-
and
Everybody laughs.
Everyone giggles.
That's funny.
It is funny.
You know what I'm saying?
But the 6, 7
doesn't
is
even
funny
have
to
no
them.
meaning.
No, there's no
Ain't got
meaning.
I don't even know why I picked those. To 3 in the morning. There we go. Yeah,
That's probably why, because everybody says that.
maybe it's
Hey,
in my
what
head.
time? At what age do kids' front teeth came in? 6, 7.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, I get.
Right now,
I get
parents are
it.
going,
I know.
Really?
I know.
So we'll get on with a different
all right.
one. Yeah. So we came together. We tried to figure out what's next after NPK for us, and we want to do our own series. That was what we kind of came up with. And then what did we want to race? The good thing about it being our series, we literally sat there. I had a notebook pages of what all we want to do in the series.
Yes, he did.
And,
And Excel sheets and.
oh, yeah, y'all are so bored with my organization. So,
need it.
Yeah.
No, hey, we even talked
Organization
about
needed,
that.
yeah.
We said, "Oh man, he's a lot, but we need it.
Yeah.
Like we have to have somebody that will kind of wrangle us up a little bit. Otherwise,
At
we
least
got
he
so
admitted it.
much going on, that nothing's gonna get done. Like if that was left to me and you to make the schedule, it wouldn't have got done. It would have got delegated out. It would have got done.
No, it would have gotten done as we did them. We'd have stopped at this track, and then we'd be like, all right, where are we going next?
Yeah. Wouldn't have been quite as done. But now
Yeah.
we have an awesome schedule that I'm pretty excited about. We have it in, what would you call that? We've got a neat little flyer.
Yeah, we got a flyer.
That we can shoot out right about now.
It's almost
Yep.
like it's legit.
It's almost like it's legit. I think
I
it is
know.
legit.
Going legit, homie.
I feel like Aiden can put it somewhere in here.
Yeah, that would be cool if you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you the thing
Yeah, and
because they've already lost it again. They don't have it.
No, I sent it to 4 people today.
Okay.
So
I sent it to Phantom. I sent it to Aaron. I sent it to Mallory.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How bad when I call y'all as we were doing this, when you saw my name pop up on you really can't answer this though because you already dread it. But how bad when you were like, Carson's calling me. God, I don't want to answer this because it's going to take 20 minutes and I'm going to have to do something.
But you always say, I need 15 minutes of your time. And then, 42 minutes later,
Yeah.
you're like,
Only because
guys,
they
pay
jack
attention.
around
Pay
for
attention.
30 minutes.
Well, that's
We
only if
talk
it's
about
both of us
racing.
on there.
Yeah.
If it's a 3-way call and it's both of us on there, then we're going to be preoccupied by other things that are
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
A lot of
Squirrel.
catching up,
Yeah.
A lot of catching up to do. You forget about things. A lot of things
But if it's like one-on-one, then I just listen to what he has to say.
Yeah.
So the Outlaw Syndicate is basically a new small tire series that these guys have put together that is primarily on the east of the Mississippi River, right? Pretty much
Pretty-
everything.
right
We got
now.
some races
Great way
in
to
Texas.
describe that.
Yeah.
We got a race in Texas, correct?
No.
Texas is out.
Okay, well, scratch
You-
that.
We're going to have them.
So Phantom didn't look at the schedule.
I didn't look at the schedule.
Okay, so
I just know that it was.
he points fingers at us. He points fingers at us.
No, he's never even looked
Yeah,
at it.
but he didn't look
In
at
his
it.
defense, we did want to do.
Yeah, we wanted to go to Pinwell.
Pinwell would have been cool.
And that was the last and final race. Like last time I talked to him, he said, "When's the schedule going to be out?" And I said, "He's trying to secure that Texas track."
Yeah.
So and
Yeah.
then we came down here and we've been here for
Well, his
seems like
first-
2 months.
Forever. So the Outlaw Syndicate is a new small tire racing series primarily on the east side of the Mississippi River.
Yep.
What do we got here? 8 races?
8 races.
Y'all want to go over the schedule?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job so far.
Do it. Start it off.
You want me to start? Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll start. So March 27th and 28th, we're going to go back to North Florida Motorplex
was a
in
cool track.
Fountain, Florida, which is, it's a really cool track.
It
It's
was.
like the guy
It was
has
a good
spent a
time.
ton of money on it. It all looks kind of modern. Stands are really cool.
The local cars showed up too whenever
Yes.
we were down there.
I
you
think
know?
we're having their
And the
local
fans
gassers,
did,
too.
Yes.
the local
yes.
gassers are coming. That's a pretty cool place.
Yeah. So what all classes are we going to have at these?
So we're going to do, here's the format that y'all might or might not know. So we're going to have 4 classes. First is anything on 28s, kind of like what we have here. The only thing you can't do is bring a pro mod, which is kind of what they have here, right? No pro mods. Then we're going to do an all steel, all glass, and that is a no chassis car. I think
Wow.
you can back half all steel, all glass. You just can't do. Let's just call it like it is. What Swanstrom's done. Justin, I like you, but it's pissed a lot of people
You don't have
off.
to say that here.
Okay, well, it's
Yeah.
okay. Y'all have your own feelings.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of cars out of the class. We don't want one car to dominate. We want everybody to have a chance. So I want it to be fair
Well,
with not a lot of rules.
Honestly, in those people's defense, I get it. Somebody was going to do it.
Sure.
And whenever Swanstrom did it, I even told him, somebody's going to do it. It may as well be you. The pot got up there big enough that it made sense for somebody to do it.
Sure.
You know, but honestly, that is a grassroots type, or is what they meant it to be, grassroots type.
So we're
class.
trying to bring it. We're trying to put as few rules as possible, but bring it for everybody to be able to do.
Okay, so all steel, all glass. We're saying back half only. Is that what?
I'm asking, is that
normal?
yeah? Is that normal for those cars?
Man, not anymore, but I think it's for the best
Yeah.
of
I think I don't even care if you say no back half cars.
So
I
what
would just
about-
say
Just
all
no
steel, all
chassis
glass,
cars.
no chassis cars.
That's pretty much what it
Somebody's gonna ask
says.
us. What about a '69 Camaro with a bolt-on front end?
I mean, like the Smith racecraft
Yeah.
stuff. That's all those cars have that nowadays.
Yeah,
I don't.
they
I mean,
do.
nobody's gonna come in. Nobody's gonna be racing a car that has a stock front subframe.
Sure.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so also
All steel, all
anything
glass.
goes on 28.
Anything on 28?
No pro mods.
No pro
carbon
mods.
roofs are carbon roofs are okay. Carbon bodies are okay.
No.
Carbon bodies are not okay.
No.
Corvettes.
That's
Cor-
a factory.
Factory. Yeah. Steel roof and quarters.
Still
No different than what we've run in-
Still roof quarters. Well,
Yeah.
that is not a rule here.
really.
It's not a rule.
Oh yeah, because Rob raced in it, huh?
Yeah. So this place has.
Well, also Bill Lutz.
Oh, yeah, Bill Lutz
it's a
cars are
carbon.
full
it's a
carbon.
Oh, is it
carbon-
really?
It's a carbon car.
Yeah.
Factory wheelbase +2. Yep. So it's not a pro mod.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think if you say no pro mods,
The factory wheelbase doesn't even. That,
no.
that goes out the window because this right here, my pro mod. What is it? 111, 113.
Yeah.
That's close. Yeah.
That's
Factory
real
wheelbase.
close to factory wheelbase.
Yeah,
it really
factory
is.
And that you don't get any more pro mod than that. You know
it's
what I
a
mean?
pro mod.
So
It's
pro mod.
defined as a pro mod.
So I think you say no pro mods. I mean, that's kind of what they've done here. If you're gonna follow the spirit of this class,
Yeah.
that's my opinion. But I want these people to understand, and I want us to be clear on how we're gonna do that because they need to know if they're gonna come follow this class. Because not only is it gonna pay $20,000 plus every single time we we put up money, pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
But also, there's a fantastic championship points package. So there's going to be a point series, and some of the stuff that I've personally
Absolutely.
that some of the companies have donated for the points champion is awesome. Like that
Oh,
price
100%.
pack's gonna be stellar
yeah, no, it makes me want to win it.
for
So
sure.
We're gonna get that in a minute.
Okay.
there's it's a real deal series. These 8 races, it's a
It's
points
legit.
championship.
It's a series with
so
a
whoever
points
attends the
championship.
most and wins
We
the
want
most
to do
races.
this, man. We want to do this next year, the year after. We want to build it. We might go to 10 races next year. I want this to be as how many. I mean, could you ever call us legit? If you call us a lot of things, would you ever say, man?
Look, if
guys
you
are
got a
I mean,
sponsorship deck
not
and
right
stuff,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, you
ready
got
to
a
be,
full
right?
series.
Yeah, we're trying to get legit.
yeah, we're
make
like
this,
Hector. We're trying to go legit like Hector,
legit like
on the Niagara circuit.
in the Nitro circuit, except we're going to be in the Outlaw Syndicate.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
OSS
Yeah.
circuit.
Yeah. Okay, so not to cut you off, we covered the 28 stuff.
Yep.
We covered all steel, all glass. All
So
steel,
we
all
have-
glass is pretty much back half cars. All steel, all glass.
There you go.
Got it. Okay.
So then we have our Outlaw 530 index class.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be fun. I think a lot of people are going to jump on that board.
And we've talked to Jimmy Dale in Poland about coming to a couple of these races,
Yeah.
and we have their,
Blessing.
we have their blessing on the little gangster class.
Yeah. So we won't call it Little Gangster because
Yeah.
we don't still name. Actually, I don't think they would care.
No, they wouldn't. They've already
for-
told us it'd be fine.
But for us, we're going to call it an Outlaw 530 class, index class, and we want it to end up just like a Little Gangster class.
Yeah.
And we would love them to come and bring some of their peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and not to mention, a lot of our guys are going to be racing that class. Like, our crew guy, Phantom will be racing that class. Aiden will probably be racing that class. Ricky will probably be racing that class. Like,
Ricky up.
hey, whatever it takes.
It's going to be funny. Part of that's gonna be fun. I thought. I mean, look, we talked about this, and we would love feedback from y'all, but we talked about us not racing in that. You're going to be
not racing in what?
28s, the 28s.
The 28s,
class.
and only
but
racing
maybe
the
just
530.
racing in the 530 class.
I'm going to race in something, so,
Yeah.
and I'm okay with not racing in the 28 class. I'm still going to have the cars there. You're still going to have your car there. We'll probably make a few passes throughout the weekend. But honestly, we're going to try to set this thing up to where we can be there for the racers and we can be there for the fans.
Yeah.
And I would love for this thing to get big enough that we could not worry about anything except racing the 530 class.
Yeah. I mean, let's be realistic. I think you guys talk about pretty much everything on this
Everything.
podcast, right?
Yep.
So we want to do something that is going to be a really popular series to bring life back into to these racetracks that we are, that we have talked to, and again, we'll read the schedule here in a bit. But that kind of brings our stuff more popular. The that 530 Little Gangster class, the 28 class, and the All Steel All Glass. We think those are the hottest things going right now, and I think what we want to do is focus our energy on building those classes.
Yes.
And that may not mean that we're going to race those classes. I'm sure we'll race something, but I feel like we've done some pretty awesome things with some of the 28-inch tire cars right now, and I don't want it to be to where your local guys, we want to cater to the local guys.
That's right.
And
That's right.
we realize those guys may not have cars like the Fireball and 28s, who.
There's only a few people in the world that do.
I know this, and I don't want to run. I don't want to make the class. I don't want to run people off because of that.
Well, yeah. I mean, because eventually that's what would happen. You know,
Yeah, we want the local guys to come out, and we don't want them to come out and think that they don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Nobody
but that's
wants to
why.
just
But
be
that's why the 530 index class is so great.
100%.
Because it doesn't matter what you have. You could literally have a 4.0 car.
Yeah.
You still got to run 530 like everybody else.
And they
like
can.
That, and that's what. Yes, they can. And they can smoke the tires and pedal it 15 times and still go 530 and
Yeah.
outrun Phantom in his truck.
But on the same note,
Because there was a guy that was racing here with you guys this
Oh, yeah.
weekend,
You
for the
pointed it
record,
out.
that won the whole class.
Won the whole
and
deal.
it was not a little gangster.
He
dog.
passed me at
But what are you gonna
170
do?
mile an hour.
It is what it is. So it just that's the
It's a cool class.
It is a
because
cool
you can
class.
literally race anything.
you can race anything.
What do those classes pay?
So anything on 28s is 20 grand.
Okay.
Then
That's
That
a
is.
good payday.
It is.
I couldn't imagine we wouldn't have 25 plus cars in every one of those.
yeah, why not?
It
Especially
would be
that much
nice.
money.
And once we start talking about the tracks, guys, we're not talking about doing it at Ennis, and big tracks like that. We're talking about doing it in the grassroots, small tracks that 3,000-4,000 people in the gates, and the place is going to look like it's out of control packed.
Yeah.
The tracks that aren't just amazing and great. So
want-
that the people that are used to racing on the streets
Yeah.
or racing on the 28 stuff, they're not going to come out there and they're not going to be running 4.0s. They're not going to be running 390s.
What I liked, this came from me and Kai dabbled in this last year, and then you
Yes.
came to North Florida with us
Yes.
on our last race. The feeling at North Florida was awesome.
It
That's the we're looking.
we're
for
going to
8
some
of those
awesome
races.
tracks. Like we
are.
really handpicked the tracks that we're going to.
We want 8 of those style races, and I know we can get there with those. It's a pretty neat feeling to get all your local people out there. A lot of people racing with us to go have a good time, and to go try to win that money. So on the same note, we had guys like Joey Ravioli, We had Brandon Moore. That's
what I call
we
it.
had, I don't know his last name, but I think that's what it is.
Oh, that's for sure what it is.
Yeah. You had Kai and Kai's car, which you never know. He'll be invited too. But anybody on 28s could come to these things. But there was a lot of guys last year that followed us. Ryan Mitchell followed us to those.
The Stewed
followed us to those.
And whenever they figure out what the championship is going to bring, some of them guys are going to be in. I know that I've already talked to Dave, and he's already told me that he'll be at least 2 of the races. One of the races is at Dave's home track in New York.
Yeah. Well, that's
one
easy.
of our races.
That's a no-brainer.
I
So-
haven't looked at it.
Yeah, no.
Is it still on there?
No. So
Nice.
Did he say no?
yeah, no.
Well,
No, he didn't say no. We don't.
It ended up being an IHRA track.
There's a lot of cluster to that, and there's not a lot of parking, and
Yes.
that area is going to bring a
Oh,
huge.
shit.
So let's go through this. All right. So
Yeah, I think it's time to.
it's obviously new to all of y'all.
It is.
How
It
many
is.
times do y'all think I've sent you this schedule though? Just to put it
How
out
many
there.
times has it been this schedule?
You know what?
Because
Hold
I
on.
have one
It's,
with
you
that
know,
racetrack
3 or 4
on.
weeks late, but I think you did get it. How
Yeah, I'm not listening. I'm not talking
Hey,
to you. So
because I
just
did
like I had
have
to tell a
one
guy this
with
weekend,
that track
put
on
some
it.
arc on it and make sure you get over that. No. So back to what I was saying. So we're going to some pretty awesome tracks.
No, we are. We are.
So North Florida, it is super cool because it does jam pack people in there. It's a neat track. That guy's puts a ton of money into it to dress it up. It's just a fun place.
It is.
Then we're going to Brainerd,
Golly.
That was a cool
So listen,
track, too.
I never got a
In
chance to
Georgia.
race at Brainerd.
right?
Yes, Brainerd, Georgia, guys. Not
Love it.
Not
Not
up
Michigan.
there.
Yeah, Brainerd,
the
Georgia.
place. I guess they don't have all the trees anymore, right?
What?
All the trees are gone.
No, they're not
the
all
storm
gone.
came
but a
through
storm
there,
came through and broke a bunch of them. But there's
and so they took a lot of them out.
Wow.
Yeah, but
we
they still
talked
got
to
the
the
same
girl.
place.
Where was that?
Amy,
that we
Amy
talked to?
Farrow.
Yes.
Amy Farrow. I talked to her PRI. She can't.
Yes.
She's here this weekend.
Okay, me
I
and you
missed
talked
her.
to her somewhere. Maybe it was at PRI.
I believe it was.
But anyway, she was
Yeah.
really excited to have us. The place is very, very cool, guys.
Yeah.
We went there. Me, you, was Chuck with us?
Chuck was with us.
Chuck, Jeff, we were broke, of
In
course.
2020 during COVID, and my engine was blowed up.
Yeah.
Which it was at most of those tracks, and I never got a chance to go down that track.
That's
But
awesome.
it was really cool place.
It's got a very outlaw feel to it. Like when we're going 4.0s, like at that racetrack. At the end, it's really cool. So you
That
go-
was with our big tire stuff, guys.
Yeah,
for the
that-
record.
it was,
For the
it
record.
was, yeah. It's just a cool track. It's got an awesome return road that's not typical of all the others. The return road's built onto almost a big platform. So like it looks kind of intimidating. There's like a ditch on each side.
See, I don't know what
but
it
it's,
is.
but it's
I don't-
built up. The end's got a big creek. It's really cool. So,
Yeah.
but it's one of my favorite places. On our little small tire deal that we did last year, it was between Florida or there that were the best, most packed house.
Yes.
So I'm excited to go back to Brainerd, Georgia.
So and while we're at Brainerd,
Yep.
they have because Amy, isn't that her name?
Yes,
They,
Amy Farrell.
her and her husband, they push junior dragsters. They have 2 kids, right?
They-
and
they-
both of
they're
them are
big
big
in
into
junior
it.
dragsters.
They're big there, so they have a big local class. So actually, we're going to bring the junior dragsters in. We're going to do an extra thing with them, so they get to race with like the big guys, right?
Nice.
So we're actually going to. So in Florida, we're doing. There's a couple different tracks that are doing some stuff like this. Florida, the gassers are real big. The local guys have they show out there. So the local gassers will be at the Florida, and then they have a huge presence with junior dragsters. So we're going to do a
Yep.
couple junior dragster classes at Amy's deal.
Yeah,
and then
the junior presence at Brainerd is huge. Like
Yes.
that, they focus on that.
I remember that.
Or Stephen Farrow is Stephen and Amy
Yeah.
on the racetrack. They've owned it for a while now. And also, what's cool about that place is, man, they know how to run a racetrack. Like she does so good
It's
with the
smooth.
racetrack. Man, I've stolen a lot of ideas from her. VIP passes, some other stuff like that. Which again, we're gonna have a lot of stuff. VIP passes, special places for different spots that you can go to and all that type.
Yep.
We'll talk about pre-sale and all that stuff too. After we leave there, May 1st through the 3rd is Darlington Dragway in Darlington, so
Yep.
South Carolina.
That's a very cool track. It's a very good track, and that's the one that doesn't John Dock run that?
I don't know that he runs it. I think he's affiliated with
I think
it.
he runs it.
They have a manager there. They have an
I think he's
on-site
the
place.
manager.
I think he owns it, right? Like he bought.
They leased it.
Yeah, no,
Okay. They
it's-
bought
it's a
some
lease.
little small track around
I've been
there.
watching him a little bit on YouTube. He's also got another track now that he's just bringing back to
Oh,
life.
really?
Yeah.
And then I talked to him here this weekend. I mean, the dude did pretty well here this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So he's a small tire racer too. You
Yeah.
know, and what is it? The Nasty.
LS Nasty.
LS Nasty. I guess that's him, right?
Yeah.
And
I think it's just Nasty Racing now since he's got a Hemi and whatnot.
Oh.
Used to
he
be LS
probably should have
Nasty.
changed that.
Yeah.
But I imagine that we would get all of the locals from
Oh,
around
yeah.
his deal too.
Well, then, and I think we'll double dip on that because we leave there, Darlington, and we go to 710. It's right off I-95 in North Carolina. That's in Roland, North Carolina, May 15th and 16th.
Yes.
Uh,
I don't know a whole lot about this place, but I do know that I was talking with Kayla earlier, and she literally said that that's one of her favorite tracks that she's ever been to.
That county
Yes. And
has
she
like
said-
3 drag strips.
She
They're
said
all about
that the
it.
people come out of the woodworks to that place, kind of like what you were talking about at, what was it, Shady Side?
Yes.
Yes.
Shady Side. Shady Side is
So-
awesome.
Which, that race right there should be packed for people testing
It's right near my, you
for
know.
whatever the big race is the
Oh, is
following
it King
week.
of
Yeah,
the South?
so
the
The
week
King of the
after that?
South.
That's
It's
the
real
week
close to
before.
the King of the South, and this is the weekend before King of the South.
So this is the weekend before King of the South. So if you get the golden ticket, then they are actually going to do, and you're coming to race our race anyway. They're actually going to keep the track open for 2 extra days. It's paid. It's not free, but you can stay there and test for a couple days. And I don't know
prior to.
Yeah, prior to. Then you can just roll up to Shady Side if you're gonna,
Which
if you want to do that.
probably will do.
Yeah, 100%.
That's I don't know.
Convenient. We leave there
Information.
and we.
Did you hear that? He said he
I
didn't
just
know
gave
that.
up. I just
Because
gave up.
literally in the text messages, Ryan was like, "So we're doing that the weekend after," and we're like,
That's
No.
a
"Like, you
good,
could feel
no.
Carson's head just
Yeah,
exploding."
well, Carson, okay, let me. It was my idea to get that the week before
And I
to
just
call
followed
that
through,
a
right?
test
Just
session.
made that happen, right?
for that race.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not realize though we're having a whole extra test session there. That's
We
a great
are not.
idea. It's a great. They did that,
well, I suggested it.
so we're going to be there on the weekend,
We're going to be on the weekend.
and then like what Monday, Tuesday.
Well, I guess we'll be there testing.
Okay, I
So
don't understand.
the
I
guys,
got to test a lot because I'm a few tenths behind you guys,
I got to test way more than that because I have a car that's never been down the track
or fired up.
or fired up. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So I was going to say maybe I'd be a better bracket racer since my tree's delayed. It's delayed. in my
We're going
brain.
to talk about that
I
later,
know it's
Carson.
coming. I know it's coming. So we're going to leave there. We're going to go to West Virginia, Southside Dragway. This is another. This is a pretty cool track too. It's got a good story. The father and
I don't
son.
know where that's at.
Well, you know what's really funny? God, I really could choke both of y'all.
This is
the
your
track
time
that
to
you
shine. Go
found.
ahead.
Nice.
This is your
The
race
guys
track.
came by and said, "Hey, we'd really like you to." And you sent me a
yeah, the guy.
you sent me a
Yeah.
picture
Yeah. Hey, look.
Hey,
of duct tape. You sent me a picture of duct tape with a guy's name and a number.
I
on
knew
it.
as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, that's actually his racetrack.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I thought 710 was the one.
It's almost like 710's me.
It's almost
Oh,
like
okay.
neither one of us listen.
Hey,
It really is. Y'all don't understand. So I'll go back to what I know about this track that you don't. Father and son bought it maybe a couple years ago. They have spent a ton of money. Also, it's really cool to see other people out there investing like tons
Investing
of money
back in the racetrack.
back
'Cause
into
a lot
the
of
racetrack to
racetracks
make
don't
it.
do it.
Yeah, 100%. They've spent. I just saw on Facebook the other day that they cut out from the starting line back and reconcreted all of it. So they're spending a ton of money. They're doing events there. They're doing stuff there. Am I boring you? A little bit. Okay, gotcha. Well, everybody else doesn't know this. You've heard it 3
I'm
times.
tired.
Understand. Long week.
It's been a long week, man.
So they spent a ton of money. Really cool people. They're just Johnny on the spot. They'll text. They're excited. I think they have a lot of people that are excited. So really
Good.
cool track to go to. Then we leave there. Here's another interesting story, which all of mine are long-winded. Jackson Dragway. The guy that owns that is
Yes.
been internet famous lately. Everybody's been going to his
Yes.
car collection and checking that out. Don Baskin.
Baskin.
Oh,
Yep,
Baskins.
That's his
Not
track.
related to Carroll though, right?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know if he's got some
That's
tigers
not his
there.
claim to fame.
It is not
His claim
trucks
to fame is his awesome car collection.
Yes.
and his big truck
And
lot.
his big truck lot.
Yes.
Isn't Jackson one that we went to back when we were?
Yes.
We have.
Okay.
We've been there before.
Did he own
now.
it then?
He did not own it
He did
then.
not own it then.
He's dumped a bunch of money in it. It's like supposedly way better, which we haven't got to see it, but I'm excited to go back.
Yes.
He is a true racer at heart. has a whole bunch. I mean, I think
I want to show up a day early and go check out his car collection.
Same.
Yeah.
Like I would.
His track
I would-
manager said that she's going to make that happen for us.
I would love
Yeah.
that. I would love
It
that.
is. He's got over 1,000 cars. Isn't it like
Yes.
300,000 square feet?
I watched the 1320 video.
I
I
did
did
too.
and
Just
it
to
was
see all
it
the
was
cars.
amazing. I just wanted to see all the cars, and I would love to go there.
He
Yeah,
is just
hey.
as nice on the phone too.
He's got a whole bunch of race cars too.
Yeah.
Like it's not just show cars,
No,
but a
I
bunch of
know.
race cars.
I
It's
know.
pretty neat.
So if we ever leave out of that place, we'll then we end up at Holiday Raceway, Woodstock, Alabama. Man, this guy's Chris that runs this place. Great dude. I've had to move him 3 times because of some other scheduling thing that we've been committed to. So yeah,
Not
they,
for me. Not for me.
not yeah. Oh, that was,
That was.
yeah for you. Yeah, it
probably
was.
was.
Not that we won't be at the Midwest stuff, but yeah, it starts with
Yes.
you
One thing about our schedule is Sean's gonna be racing Midwest Pro Mod this year
for the points.
for the points, and we've got our NHRA deal
Yep.
with our 4 races that we're gonna be doing.
Are we going to talk about that on here?
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
talk about whatever these guys.
Yeah.
want to talk
First,
about.
we're going to
Podcast.
get through this schedule.
Let me finish. And all of this schedule is not on top of any of that stuff.
Correct.
So if you have
Yes.
any plans on going Midwest Pro Mod or attending our NHRA stuff, it is not going to conflict with this schedule.
No.
Well, what I see on here that's pretty cool too is there's only one that's back to back. So
Well,
like
here's-
there's pretty much
Here's
one
the
or 2 a
unfortunate
month.
thing for
but
you, but you haven't seen your schedule for the year, have you?
I have an idea.
Yeah, I think when you leave in March, you don't come home for like 2 months.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. I
No.
only did these 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't
but I mean,
forget
for
that.
the people that are following it for the
Oh,
points,
for sure.
it's
Yeah.
tough to
Yeah.
stay gone.
That's
To
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
gone for a long time. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody I've showed the schedule to is like, oh, you know what? That's not bad. So we must have
Yeah.
done decent with the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Took us a little
think
bit to
8
get it, but I
races
think
is
we're
about
good.
the perfect amount of races.
Yeah.
I think 8's like a good, and then you get it done before October,
Yeah.
right? So you can go run your stuff in the fall. You can go run other stuff, and it's not. All right, so we're going to finish this. So August 21st and 22nd, we're going to US 60 Dragway in Kentucky. He was here racing with us this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Great guy. His name is also Chris. He has spent a ton of money on that place, redoing a ton of stuff. You can look at it on Google Earth. And he's like, yeah, they took that picture while we were doing it. There's a lot more asphalt that we put down. And
Yeah.
so, man, I bet 5 of these 8 tracks the owners have put money into recently.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Whether we did it on purpose or not,
Not.
I like the fact that these are tracks that people have bought recently and then are piling money into.
Yes.
Because then we can go support these guys. You know,
Yes.
like, hey, let's try to bring a whole bunch of people
Yeah, and it's
there.
not
Get some
big
return on their
mainstream,
investment.
and it's
Yeah.
not big mainstream tracks.
No.
Yeah.
You know, like we like giving love to the small tracks also. Like honestly, man, the
I like them better.
the surfaces aren't going to be perfect. They're not going to be glued to the earth. It's not something that you're going to probably be able to go. I mean, not some of them you'd probably be able to. You know, go out and run radial races at. You know, that's the type of tracks that we like.
Yeah, they're
You
fun.
know, the small.
But also, we're not going to, and I think we've all agreed on this, we're not cramming home the traditional no prep.
No.
No, this is
We don't
going to be
get
a
that.
prep
So
deal.
so look, a lot of feedback that we got when Kai and I did our series was a lot of people they didn't want to come because they thought that we weren't prepping the tracks,
Yes.
and they don't want to run and risk tearing their cars
Tear a
up
car
on a no
up.
prep surface, and we understand that. We don't want to tear our stuff up either. So
VP, we appreciate you.
yeah, VP is
Yes.
going to supply us with the
Glue?
for all the racetracks, and these are going to be prep
Nice.
racetracks. So this is not going to be a questionable surface or any of that stuff.
I mean, it's not going to be
prepped.
glued to the earth,
No.
but it's going to be a decent surface.
Yeah, we're not trying to run radials there, but we're not trying to crash cars either.
That's right.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're supposed. This is about having fun,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? And going home to do body work on a race car. That ain't
not
part of
fun.
it. No.
No, I mean, like I want like honestly, like Phantom's truck is a good example. Like for people to bring stuff like that and not have to worry about if they got enough traction, if they're going to spin the tires, they're going to crash their. Like there's some of these people, and I get it. They got one car. This is their focus on their car. They're
Yeah.
dumping their extra money. That's their passion, and that's every extra dollar they got. We don't want to do anything to
Well,
jeopardize
even my
that, so-
55. Like,
Same.
the 55 is the type of car where it makes plenty of power, but it's kind of like the Champagne car. It makes plenty of power, but it's so heavy, and because it's got all the daily driver type
Yeah.
stuff on it, air conditioner, all that stuff, that, man, I mean, you got to kind of get after it to run the 530.
Yep.
So, anytime that Aiden has ran Little Gangsters on unprepped stuff like what he did with NPK with us, man, he ain't never run 530.
Yeah.
Like he was running 550s out there, you know, and then there'd be a gutted out.
I went rounds though.
You did go some rounds.
You did go rounds.
But you also went some rounds because it was not prepped, you know. So, but you pull up next to that gutted ass race, you know, Fox body that weighs 2,300 pounds, you know, that's a race car that could run 480s if they needed to, and they was going 530, you know. So we won't have to worry about not running the number.
Yeah, that's right.
know? So
I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We got a couple other things, you know, in between rounds. Probably going to do best 2 out of 3 with you guys in a car. Probably going to do. I think the 55 is going to be there. I think maybe one of the.
I think I might put Ricky in my red 4th gen car.
Yep.
And then
that's a beautiful car.
and then I
Man.
think I'm gonna race the champagne car a little bit.
Gotcha. So then I know that we're going to have at some of the tracks ride-alongs with you two guys in one of the cars.
Is that safe?
That is safe.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It might,
You like the
maybe-
P5?
There will be some paperwork to sign.
there is
right?
definitely going to be paperwork
Yeah.
to sign. Yeah, 100%. But we're going to make we're not going to do them in the Fireball and in the OG. You know, right? We're going to do them in something a little different.
We kind of took this idea from Spokane, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
a
a
good
really
time.
cool. I missed that
Dude,
race.
That was a good time,
It was
man.
great. So for y'all of you that didn't make Spokane,
We
basically,
won that race.
y'all did.
We did. We won that race.
The last race.
The last MPK race.
Yeah.
No, but they supplied us with Hellcats.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got the idea out of Spokane. We were giving fans rides in those Hellcats.
Dude, it was a good time, man.
a good time.
Like, as I'm driving, I'm looking over at
Yeah.
them. Like, it was a good time.
Hey, and every single person, win or lose, came out of those cars like with a big smile on their face.
I won both of my races.
So
The 55 would be like almost crying when they
that would be pretty cool. I didn't realize we were talking about doing the cars that would run 530s and 550s.
We're not going to do that.
pretty
We're going to do
cool.
something a
Oh,
little bit
I'm
different.
totally fine with it. Like, there's belts in the 55. They're probably out of date.
They're definitely
But
out
they're
of
going
date.
to work.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to hold you in it.
Yeah.
The cage may not hold together if we crash, but, you know, that's what the paperwork's for.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Look, you chose to get in this car with me.
Yeah.
No, I chose to get into this with y'all. That's what it was.
Well,
that
then
was
there you go.
This is I need to edit.
So you're
some
saying
of
you
this.
wouldn't ride with me?
Oh, 100%. I would.
Oh, okay.
110%. Would
He's
you
just
ride with
saying-
me?
He's just saying.
I don't know if Ryan tells how we've been driving the rental cars this week. You might
Oh
not.
man, that's a whole nother thing.
Hey, at the end of the day, you know we're going to get from A to B. I'm just probably not going to take off as quick.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, the struggle of this weekend.
I'd be over there going, go, go,
Yeah,
go.
right.
Are we
Letting
doing
off
this
the
or
button.
what?
Yeah. See, we're going to make it from A to B.
leaving on a Wednesday, the race was on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Is that all? Is
It's,
that, is
yeah,
that-
what else
is
do we
that
want
all
to talk about
scheduled?
on
That
our,
is, I mean, I think that covers
on our
ours.
series? Is there anything else that we're possibly going to put into any of these races? Because I know
Yes.
that we had talked about possibly doing a car show at one or two
Yes.
of them.
I wanna
Or
do that.
I really like the whole car show idea.
It's because you're getting older.
Not a lot of people know. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Even when I was younger, though, like I am getting older, guys. That's facts.
is facts.
But for the record, me and Ryan are the same age.
Ryan will never be as old as
Yeah, I'll never be as old as you.
Oh, we're forward, exact same age, yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
40.
you two are the same age?
I'll be
Yeah.
41
Yeah.
in like
Which one of y'all?
Which
are
one of
older?
y'all's
He's
older?
older. You when will you be 41?
February.
All the way at the end of December. So yeah, you're.
Oh,
Wow, he's younger
yeah.
than you too.
Yeah.
Man, he really got his shit together way before we
know.
did it. Like,
I don't know.
But
that
this
it's
is
together.
kinda
Carson's rich too.
This is kind of like
he's got his shit together.
But y'all are kind of like me and Sean. Like you're way.
We're
older
the
than
same
he
age
is.
right
Wait.
now.
He's
way older
than I am.
Are y'all about like
Guys,
a day or something?
two weeks.
2 weeks. I knew it was close.
But I'll never be as old as him.
Right.
Like, yes, right now he's as old as I am.
No, actually, that's not true.
We are
Can't
the
be.
same age right now. We were
We-
both born in the same
48,
year.
49.
We were both born in the
52.
same year, and that was 77. We both graduated high school the same time, and he calls me old.
God
Did y'all know each other like
damn,
as
y'all gonna be
kids?
50 in a couple years.
No, he graduated
in
from.
a year.
Western Oklahoma, Sarah.
There.
Yeah. So, but yes, I am getting older. But even whenever I was young, I still liked car shows, and it's in my blood, guys. Like
Burnout pit.
my whole family.
Burnout pits. We're
Burnout
talking
pit.
about doing that. That's
And
Aiden's
then-
thing.
and then-
Come play on the burnout.
Aiden's
pit.
time to
at
shine.
some point, possibly throw in a car show or two. That's where I'll be parking the 55 over there, and anything that Ryan has. And then, burnouts.
It's
man.
the place. There's a
Burnouts.
few places that are it's tight in area, tight in space. With burnouts, you got to have asphalt or concrete. So a couple of the places are tight on that. So I'm still working.
We're
that
still
out.
going to look into that, guys.
We're still going to
and,
add some of those where we can.
And we don't care who you are. Come out and do some burnouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Who doesn't like burnout?
Everybody loves burnouts.
And
That's my favorite part of racing.
Bring your car to the car show. Have you thought about? And I don't want to make this too long, but have you thought about car show classes and stuff?
Now, I kind of figured we'd just keep it simple, and me and you would come over and probably give somebody something for my favorite pick and your favorite pick.
Okay. Kind of like we did at our grand
Yeah, at
opening.
our grand opening at the tent shop. That was pretty. I thought that went well.
Yeah, people love that.
Yeah. 100%. That's super easy to put together too.
Yep.
Again, it's just a parking thing of getting them in.
Yeah.
Yes.
But so there's some organization to it, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then the burnout pit stuff is always cool. So.
Not that this is my show to run, but I'm somewhat a
Yeah,
ringleader of this.
Yeah.
So we've talked about that, and I'm ready to like rip the Band-Aid and go and talk about this weekend so we can get it over with.
So well, that's a good segue into this.
So guys, the reason we're here
that's
is
the absolute
because we're
longest. That's the absolute longest pre-roll ever. If you want to sponsor this show, your ad will likely not be that long. However, though,
That is a long ad.
that is the Outlaw Syndicate. Is there a website for it?
Facebook page, Outlaw Syndicate.
Outlaw Syndicate.
There is an Instagram, Outlaw Syndicate.
Wow.
There is. We do have the website. We don't have a website built yet. Listen, I'm not a tech guy. I'm doing good to get on social and make a post.
By the time it goes live, we go to our first event. I bet we'll have a website.
Way before our first event, we're going to have it. We're still in January.
Yeah.
But the float, there's an account on the float.
Yeah, that's a different website.
Is it different than the float?
It's no.
Is the float the same thing as the float?
Did you start up a different company?
What did I
tell
say?
me?
Float?
You said float.
I'm sorry, float.
Okay.
Whatever. So
I thought maybe you started like a
Yeah, I was going to say, damn.
We're going to compete against the float, and we call
don't
it the
put
float.
it past me. So
Hey, we almost, something that new that happened today is we may even have this live streamed.
it is definitely going to be live streamed. So we'll.
I didn't even know, but I didn't know definite. But
we're definitely
whether he
gonna be
does it or
live
not,
streamed. Whether he does it or not.
Yes,
Okay.
it's happening no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. We're definitely going to be live
We have
streamed.
decided that it is an important part of this. We think that is an important part of this.
I think that's going to help
cool.
it grow faster.
Yeah.
So that is 100% it's going to be. So if you're in California and you can't make it to Florida, you're still going to be able to see it and keep up with it. It will be multi-camera. So it is not going to be some rinky-dink one day. If
Not somebody standing on a starting line with a cell phone.
that is correct. I wanted to say it nicely because we appreciate them. Like
we don't say
Wrong
things
show,
nicely
Bubba.
around here.
well, I do still appreciate them because that helps get more
Oh,
views
for sure,
regardless.
for sure.
But no, it is going to be done legit, multi-camera. I don't know that we're going to be the flow and have interviews and stuff.
Nope. The guy from Canada. What's his name?
He is from Canada.
That he is. That track channel.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That we
He
two other-
literally
somebody
came
else
up
we've
to us
talked
earlier and said, "Hey, man, I'd really like to know what y'all's schedule is, and I'd like to. I'm fixing to start getting into some,
live stream.
some live stream stuff." And he started telling us all about it, and I was like, you know what? Come meet Carson.
Yeah. And he said, "What
That's
I
been
need
the
help
theme
with,
of the week. Go talk to Carson.
What I need help with is moving the stuff from track to track."
Yes,
And
from
we
track to
said,
track. And we said,
can
man,
handle that.
Carson's got a trailer,
Carson's got a
28-foot trailer.
It's
We're putting
like
everything
Santa
in it.
Claus's sack.
We're putting
You can
everything.
just keep
Yeah.
putting stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it's just never ending.
He said, "Damn, Carson, that trailer's full already."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything you've loaded this year, this week, and talked about it.
Yeah.
Full.
It happens. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, right? So,
But anyways, guys, as more comes about, we'll talk more about it, and then obviously, on our YouTube channels, we'll
We're gonna get some videos out on the YouTube channels. We're definitely gonna do that.
Go blast the schedule every now and
Blast
then.
the
All of our social media.
Everybody's socials will have and more as anything comes out. It'll just stay on y'all's Facebook and Instagram and everything else.
Yep.
And they'll get updates on it. I think that'll be cool. But so where can we find pre-sale tickets?
At the Foat.
There you go. And it will be it's got the little yellow and whatever logo with the orange
And
background.
put that in. Bing,
Yeah,
right there.
Boop, right there.
Yep.
It's like magic. We appreciate you. So you can pre-sale tickets. Each one's gonna be about 60 days before. We'll start pre-sale 60 days before the actual event. So makes it easy.
the legit word is getting close.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
The legit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right here.
I know.
I'm about to say it.
Yeah.
Y'all just high five me whenever y'all feel like we're legit.
Yeah. I like it.
Yep.
And we're not going to do no funny business if something happens and a race gets rained out or whatever the case is. We're going to offer refunds or rain checks, whatever the customer wants.
100%. Yeah, it's not. This is about having
Funny business.
fun.
Yeah.
Who does the funny business?
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not naming any names of who does funny business. Y'all can't
Or
even know.
has.
Or has done funny business. But I mean, we don't want to take anything from anybody. We want to give somebody a great time.
Yeah.
And we want the opportunity for them to have a great, even if we miss, because look, there's going to be rain. We're going to have some issues. We all know that.
Always.
It's just how we take care of it, right? How
Yep.
the fans want us to take care of it, how we take care of it. We'll go back. We'll reschedule stuff. The tracks have been great with working with us. I don't think we'll have a hard time rescheduling if we have to.
No, I don't. I think we'll be back at every one of these tracks next year.
I think so too.
I think we'll add a couple. But they've all been great to deal with. So
If this is as successful as I think it is, I'm really excited to do some type of a West Coast version.
110%. We gotta put a toe in first. Let's see how these go.
Oh, no doubt.
And
you
then
know,
we'll totally do that.
and even though me and Ryan are as hardcore racers as you can get,
Carson's on.
Carson's not racing at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Well, no, they're not.
Well, no. He said,
He goes, well,
no.
like he was thinking about it there for a minute.
I mean, I would like to race something at some point this year.
Yeah.
I don't know that you can call after this weekend. I don't know that I'm a racer at all, but maybe.
You got a fast car though.
I got a really fast car. That's
Number
100
one qualifier.
Yeah, I'm great.
We're going to talk about that here in a minute.
Who's counting?
We're going to talk. Who's
I'm trying to rip. I've been multiple times trying to
No,
rip
we're
that
gonna let it
Band-Aid.
build up.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
let it
yeah.
build up.
Building
So,
up.
so that's the end of our pre-roll ad here. Outlaw Syndicate. Check it out. Be on Facebook, Instagram, all of our socials, et cetera, et cetera. Lots of.
I mean,
info
it's kind of
coming
what
up
we're
on
doing
it.
this year.
Yes.
So
Everyone
it
keeps
is.
asking what your schedule look like.
this is the
it.
first part of our schedule, and then you guys know I will be at the Midwest races. Ryan's probably going to come to a couple of those. I don't know if he's going to follow it around like I am. And then obviously the NHRA stuff. So anybody that's watching this obviously keeps up with our Facebook pages, and you'll learn where we're going to be. But that is pretty much the schedule of our race that we have.
Yeah,
We have put together.
absolutely.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah,
nice
you
job,
know,
guys.
thanks, man, thanks. But at some point, the breakdown and everything will be on our pages, and you'll know sponsors of this deal. We've got a lot of sponsors on
Man,
board
we
already.
do.
Some great
I mean,
people.
because when you put together Ryan, me, even Carson, we really haven't introduced who Carson is, but Carson has sponsors of his own. Carson has
Polaris.
stores,
Yeah, our
so
stores. We have
Polaris
power
are his
stores.
people, and all of our people have jumped on board
Yeah.
with this, and it's been amazing. We have a lot of people to thank. We're obviously not going to do that right now, but we will put all this on our Facebook pages, and some of those people have even added in bonuses for championships.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be worth attending all these races if you got a fast hot rod.
If you pull off the points championship in small tire here, I am gonna say I think it'll be one of the bigger prize packages that I've ever heard of for a points champion.
Not to mention $20,000 to win.
Yeah, not to mention 20,000 to win just a regular race. Plus you're getting cash for a points champion. We don't know how much cash yet. We're gonna figure that out, but it's gonna be at least how much of a race cost.
Yeah,
So it's going to be at least $20,000 for a points champion. Plus, I bet the price package is approaching $40,000-$50,000
Easy.
right now.
It's pretty crazy.
It is
Easy.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
So it's
cool.
going to be like I don't know of it. I mean we've raced in a lot of series.
Well, that's why we're
Now-
upset if he's not going to let us race in this.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to win
He's
our
kinda
our
ass.
own
all
series.
the cool
there,
stuff,
you know?
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Anyways,
So we've been down here in Florida.
we're
for a
still
couple
in
weeks.
Florida. That's why we're in our trailer right now, guys.
Yeah. So we suck. So we're not going to really talk about us. We did learn this week, which I think is kind of cool, even though he wears a visor. We learned that Stevie Fast listens to the show.
He
Apparently.
does, and he was honestly, and we've said this numerous times. Even scratch what we think about him from wearing the visor and the Crocs. We've always said he's great for the sport, and he's a character, and he's good for the sport, and he's a racer, man.
I mean, he just won this
And he
deal.
just won the race this weekend.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, we lost.
so
we lost to the dude that beat everyone
to the
else.
dude.
So basically,
if
we run
Stevie
it up.
wouldn't have been here.
we all
we'd have
got,
won.
We all got that same story.
And then Ryan lost
Don't
to
we?
the.
to the guy who won.
To the guy who won.
And then Carson lost to the guy who won.
Yeah, but Carson outran the guy who won.
Yeah, that's
the terrible thing.
That's a whole other conversation. Unless you want to have that now.
Man.
So we came down here and we raced Pro Mod. Ryan, you raced the 10.5 class.
Yep.
The true 10.5 class, is that what they called it?
That's what they called
and then you raced the Outlaw.
Pro 10.5.
Pro
Pro
10.5.
10.5. Okay.
Which is
I always
Outlaw
call it
10.5.
Outlaw 10.5.
Or Pro Street.
30.
Why do they not
Maybe.
call it Outlaw 10.5 anymore? That's one of the
trademark.
coolest classes ever.
Probably trademarked.
Maybe. Your class is a 33.10.5.
33
So
10
Pro 10.5 is a 33.10.5.
With
My
wheelie
class with wheelie bars. My class is a 28.10.5, no wheelie bars. And as you know, the big show is the Pro Mod class.
Yes. And we talked about it all week, guys. You saw how bad we sucked. So we're not going to talk about us here. We're going to talk about these two. We can talk about how bad we sucked all week.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. I've taken more ass shootings this week than I have in a whole long time. And I'm not above it by any means. I deserve it occasionally.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, I want to talk about Ryan being the first dude to run a 3 on a 28.10.5. That's
Absolutely.
that's one of the last milestones in small tire racing. It's got to be.
Yeah, because look, nobody's going to run a 2.
Never.
No, they're
You
not
know what I
running
mean?
two.
So-
I think you're going to have your baby steps of your who's going to be first in the 380s.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's next for
That's
sure.
next.
They're
It's
close.
not, hey, and it ain't far away.
No.
It is not far away. It's
It's
a good track and some decent
It's
air
in my sights
away
already.
from it. Yeah.
I'm foaming at the mouth
Well,
for
I
it
mean,
already.
let's just be honest here. You went from 4 O's right to what, a 94?
Not even that.
294, yeah.
Dude, it went from 20s.
Yeah, 'cause look,
last
we
year at this
literally
time,
said-
20s.
Yes.
And then teens. And then
Did it even
Yeah.
go to the teens? Like he was in the teens for just a little bit.
It kinda
and
did.
then
It
it's like
went
they
there.
skipped all
Well,
that.
truthfully, last year, so about when, okay, let's be realistic. When we really had time to run these cars, it was about when Kai and I put that series together, right?
Yeah. And that's whenever you did this from the OG.
And
Like-
but it's laps, right?
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
guys were
always.
doing something else. We're making laps, and that's the same way. And honestly, that was the way it was for the whole small tire community. A lot of people were chilling. Well, in the wintertime, we were down south, and we were just making laps. Kai was making laps. Kai was out there had a nitrous car in the shock, a nitrous mode in the shocker going 102 60 foots and stuff
he
like
was.
that.
Crazy.
That thing would have made more power. That car could have very well been the first in the threes.
Yeah.
But I remember the very first race we went to was Twin Cities. It's been about a year ago now, and we went a 409. And I want to say it's the first time we ever went a 4.0. So it's been about a year ago to go 409. The track was great. We fought a wheelie in the middle of the racetrack. We could only go about a 110, 111, 60 foot. But at that point, I remember me and Kai going, "Hey, we could probably go threes." Like just looking at data and looking at mile an hour, like, "Hey, we can go threes." But man, we didn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we worked on the cars. So we had 7 more races from that point, and I don't know. We hovered in the 09
To 13 or
to
so.
15.
Yeah.
We hovered in that area, and everybody did. Everybody did. Everybody, like right when you thought you were doing something a little better than somebody else, Ryan Mitchell would go something fast, or the Studebaker would go something fast,
Or the Prestons,
or the Prestons would pop
or-
out
yeah.
and go fast. There's gonna be people that I forget about. Everybody here is the who's who of small tires.
I'll
stuff
tell you
right
what,
now.
I didn't realize that Joey was as fast as what he was.
Yes.
But then
That
come to
four-
find out, you raced him at one race, and he
Yes.
was running about the same thing you were.
Like staring at him the whole way. I just edged him out. Yeah, that race that I went a 409. He went a 410 if I remember, a 411.
Wow.
And it's some big mile an hour, right? So
Yeah.
With a stock block LS, right?
No, he had a Hemi
Joe-
and turbos.
Joe-
and
Joey
turbos.
Ravioli.
we got a Hemi in that thing.
Boost 12.
Yeah, Boost 12.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody probably knows him as Boost 12.
Yeah. Ryan Hendricks. That
Oh, yeah.
car's fast.
Oh, yeah.
Same deal. He comes, and when he goes to a small tire race, he goes 200 plus mile an hour.
Man, he went like 204 this weekend.
Yes, he did.
Just with them Mickeys just ripping apart.
Yes, yes, that happens. But let's be realistic. It's not made. Those tires came out in 2002.
When
the same
people was probably going
technology.
5.0s.
Yes, trying to go 5
Trying,
O's.
yeah.
With the same technology as now, look what we're doing with them. I mean, the
Unbelievable.
fact of the matter that the tires lasted this long without having any problems is amazing.
So what the fact that anybody can run the screw like you are on your car, and what is the gear on that? Are you 128?
Well, so at the last race I was 92 over because in my head I thought, well, how fast is everybody really going to go?
How fast do we need to turn
How fast
this
do we
thing?
need to go? I'm
Yes.
going to go 92 over. Well, when I looked at the clocks and I'm going 193 to 195, and I look at Scott Taylor, who wasn't really going any faster than I was at the time, but I seen him going 199, 200. I thought,
Well,
I'm behind right
He
away.
is spraying the
He
shit out of that
is.
thing.
He
But
is.
that's, I mean, that's
But
horsepower.
That's horsepower, right? That's all it is.
Yeah.
So I knew at that point in time, I told the boys, I said, the next time we come back to this race, we will be 128 over.
That's unbelievable to think
On a
that
10.5
you're
inch
turning
tire.
that blower harder than the Pro Mods out here are
Yeah, I know that. Crazy.
on that tire.
Yeah. And it goes to show you is on a tire, you have to crawl the thing out of the hole, but you can use all the dope at the big end.
Well, man, look at Lutz.
Prime example.
Lutz.
Yes.
Lutz. He got a 5-speed Linko with a lockup, and he
Yes.
leaves in 5th.
Hang on. M5. And I'm not taking nothing away from him because what he did was he went, I'm giving it the kitchen sink because I want to go try to outdo the record, which he did, right?
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
talk about that. But M5, nitrous, 128 over, lockup with Linko lockup.
Unbelievable,
There's
man.
nothing else you can give. That's all the cards.
Yeah.
There's no more.
Yeah.
You can't
Unless
do
he
that.
can get
we're not
lighter.
wondering why he pulled the rods into on this race,
No,
right?
No.
Okay.
no, because he's out there making probably 5,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
You know, because he's probably spraying 800 or 900 horsepower to it,
That's
and
unbelievable. Even if he's spraying 200, he's spraying 4 to it.
yes,
You know
and
what I mean?
didn't know
So-
who would be the person to do it, but after we went the 394, I told Jamie, I said, we cannot stay complacent if we want to stay on top because here's what's going to happen. There's no rules.
Yep.
So somebody's coming with 128 nitrous, and I said, I need to get the intake off this thing and send it off and have. I called you. We talked. I need to get a fogger put in this thing ASAP. I didn't have the car. We left the car here, so I couldn't make it happen. But you know what? Lutz said, I can make it happen.
Yep.
And that's what he did.
And he did
It was
it.
smart. It was smart.
And he did
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
It's crazy to see those cars sitting up there with those big ass blowers and the hat sitting over them on a tire this big with purge.
and they're just
coming up
purging
behind
the
the
shit
blower.
out of it.
I'm just here to tell you, I love it.
No, it's
I love
awesome.
it. Like
It's
the
awesome.
class is more exciting to me than Pro Mod, but I love Pro Mod, and I'm like getting to love Pro Mod, right? And I'm gonna come race Pro Mod, but I love the fact that this is more outlaw than anything that I ever thought that we could try to do on this tire. The tire's gonna limit. We're gonna pour the power to it, whatever it is.
I mean, it's basically what we did at NPK.
It
NPK.
is.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
NPK on 2810
Yes,
what
right.
we did this last
Yeah,
year.
the same stuff.
It's the same stuff.
Same
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, me and Phantom's talked about it already. The OG's got to get the bigger blower, and it's got to get nitrous put on top of it, and then we have to catch up to you guys.
Yep.
You know, and it's unbelievable to think, Matt. I mean, because when I say we're a few numbers behind you guys, we're a few tenths behind you guys. We've been 20s. Is
Yeah.
all we've been in that car. But like you said, we have not taken that car out and just
No.
beat on it and tried to get there.
And listen, the recipe is there now. Like you can look at Scott Taylor going to 95. Look at cars that have been in the 90s now that we know of. Myself, Cole Pez, Scott Taylor,
Lutz.
and Lutz, and that's all that I know of that have been 90s. Okay.
And Kai's been like 401.
Yeah, there's
I think
a
he went
couple-
401 this week,
think
but
he
I don't
did.
think he's spraying his yet either.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not. And
so
he's
you two, I
actually-
think, are the only two that
That are
we're,
not
we're not
spraying.
purging at the line.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so, but I think you guys will find it's going to be easier for y'all to get there because people have gotten there.
Well, listen, man, you
got
know
the
as well as I
recipe
do that the biggest secret and the best thing, which you guys know I'm not a no time guy. I think that the board should always be lit. But when you hear somebody went 390, that's your goal to go that. You know it can be done.
Yeah.
And you're no different than me, man. If I see somebody doing one thing, just like I was so mad this week that I saw, wasn't mad because Jimmy Taylor went 54
Yeah.
or whatever it was that he went. I was mad because he did it and I couldn't.
didn't do it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So one racer will set the bar, and then you know what you got to go for.
Yeah, and then you know, if in your mindset should be, if that guy can do it, I can do it.
Well, that's why at MPK, we don't care if people know what we run. We don't want them to know what we run off the trailer.
Yeah.
Because then that's the number that they're going to
That's
shoot
the number
for.
everybody
If
runs.
everybody knew that whenever we unloaded the MPK car, that if we couldn't run faster than a 78 off the trailer,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing? You know, even if the track didn't look like it was there, we were
It
still
was
going to
always
try to
there.
run that.
And the game was
we were still going to
always-
try to run it.
And the game was always, you never really talked about it.
Yeah.
Right? That's the game because you didn't want everybody to know that that's the number that you got to go.
We wanted those people to start off at a 90 or something, and then
Yeah.
it'd take them a few passes to get where we
And
started.
for many years, most of them did.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, many years most of them did. But yeah, so look, this race didn't disappoint. Everybody stepped it up. A whole bunch of there was a bunch of 409 to 415s at the last race, and this was $395 to $405 was the pound and ground.
It was.
I have a
That's
feeling.
incredible.
I have a feeling that you're going to see an 80 by the next race.
I think so.
Oh, people
I
are
think
going to be
you will.
down here testing the.
Yeah.
They're still going to have some good air.
I'm
weather
going to try
down
to
here.
do it for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, it's there's. We always say it, man. Where's the end? Where's
Yeah.
the stopping point? And,
I
and
don't
nobody
see,
knows.
I don't see I do not see it being real easy after they go. Somebody goes in 80 something. It's going to be real tough to go to that.
Well,
side.
the next step is going to be tire technology.
I was
is
about
gonna
to say
catch
tires
up.
have got to catch up.
Everything else is obviously so far advanced.
And they're already trying.
They are.
Yeah.
They're already trying. You know, Hoosiers already trying. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
so
and Mickey- and
everybody
Mickey is
knows that we
too.
tried
Yeah.
we liked staying on the Hoosiers
Yeah.
because we came from the streets. The Hoosier bites harder, you know, and that's also the same reason that people were taking the Hoosiers off the car,
Yeah. Because they're shaking them.
shaking them.
Yeah. But look, Mickey Thompson is aware that, okay, these dummies are doing stupid things
Yeah.
on 28s, and now
So
we've
now
got to
back
do
to the
something
drawing
different.
board,
Yeah.
you know?
So they're working on tires. Hoosiers working on tires. You know, a lot of guys have some tires to test. I've got some tires to test. Who knows? Who knows what happens? I think that's going to be a lot of testing. You know, my car needs rods. Carson's car just got rods. There's a good possibility by the time we make it to this third race, they'll need rods again.
Yeah.
You know.
So, okay, so if you've got tires to test, I know in the first race anyways, they had a list of tires that you could use.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go out there and you do good on that tire, are they going to...
I don't know. I haven't really paid attention. Do they have a? I'm asking you like you would know, but do they have a tire, a set of tires that you can run only on? 28?
I think they got part
There
numbers.
was
Part numbers.
3
Okay.
Mickey part numbers, and there was 2 or 3 Hoosier part numbers that you could run.
Okay.
And
Well,
that
here's
was
what's
it.
weird. Somebody told me Larry was on a Phoenix. Larry's on a Phoenix 28.
Damn.
See, that's crazy. Like they're like, this was just at the first race. Sorry, this was just at the first race. They put it out there, and
Yeah.
there was a list of tires that you were allowed to use, and they said it was going to be.
There you
Tech.
go. A whole lot
I
this
think
week.
the goal. That was a surprise. We can talk about that. I was surprised about that.
Yeah.
And he was, Larry and I don't talk very much, but we talked a little bit before I was headed to the test session and before he was coming to this race. And I just kind of said, "Hey, have you tested?" And he's like, "I haven't really had any time." And I was like, "Well, what's your plan for the upcoming race?" He knew how fast we went. Obviously,
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
did. And he said, "Man, to catch up with you, I think I'm going to have nitrous." And I was like, "Are y'all going to put it on?" He said, "Yeah, I've got it down there. I'm going to start working on it. I'm going to put it on." And I don't think he ever sprayed it one time.
Nitrous scares some people, man. It
It
really
does.
does.
It
And I'm not
does.
saying Larry's scared, but I mean, some people are just scared of it.
Yeah, that's true. I was surprised. I was surprised that more. Number one, it was weird. I was surprised at the amount of screw cars that had it.
Yes.
Same.
Me
And,
too. I
and,
even thought, the Pro Charger cars need it. Screw cars don't.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't one screw car at NPK, even though we sprayed the balls off of ours
Yep.
all year. Well,
Yes.
the 5 races or whatever we had.
Yeah,
None of the screw cars were.
I know. And I
Just the
seen
year
it
before.
coming.
Yeah.
I seen it coming, and I knew. I was like, man, somebody's going to do that, and it's going to work. I mean, it's going to work just as good as the Pro Charge stuff.
Oh,
does
yeah.
It's got to,
with
man.
nitrous. And Cole showed it.
Some
He's-
people say Jim Howe did it all the time.
Yeah, we did hear about that.
It was
yeah, that's
fast.
true.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. He came
Yeah.
around me a few times, and I went, damn.
You were like, the nitrous on that thing.
Yep.
But look, Cole Pez just went 204 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
thing's got some mile an hour, bro. That's got
I
the most
mean,
mile an hour I
the
know.
PJS motors always make huge power.
They
I
do.
mean, when they would stick at NPK, I'll promise you they had low ET of the event a couple times.
I would agree.
Yep.
I would agree.
So,
All right, let's get to Carson. So
I thought y'all forgot it.
So Carson Baker comes out here with the Speedo Cheeto.
tell them a little bit about yourself first. Like, because I don't know, I want people to know who you are.
Yeah,
first off.
100%.
He missed
you
out
know.
on his chance to get on the TV and people know who he is.
I just
So
know
it's
Carson.
He did.
I don't no clue about nothing.
What?
You don't know anything about Carson?
As much as we've like hung out, you don't know anything.
really rich.
As much as we've
terrible. I
played.
don't
Oh
think
my
it's
god.
I like his Rolex collection. He's Carson.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So I'm Carson from North Carolina. I'm not even sure. We met at Galot,
We did.
and God, he just.
I'll tell a story on how he met.
No, so he just texted me when I posted the #1 qualifier. He said that Navi got real expensive, didn't it? And so one of my buddies ran a track Glot.
What was his name? I'm blanking on his name.
Ben.
Yeah, it was Ben that ran Glot.
Yep. And
Ben Dover.
I don't know.
Probably
so
Dover.
I don't think Dover's his last
Probably
name.
not his last name.
So he calls me and he says, "Hey, Ryan Martin wants to buy a Navi or something."
Yeah.
And I'm end of day of work, and I'm like, "You tell MF if he'll wear my shirt on TV, I'll give it to him." You know, just, I'm tired, whatever. I'll say whatever. And Ryan obviously was on the speakerphone. Ryan grabs it. He's like, "I'll tell you when better. We'll come to the store and blah blah blah, and do a post." And I was like, "All right." So we go up there, and he comes and he says, "Whatever." I show him around the store, show him the Navi. Whatever. Asked if I've ever been to an NPK event. That was real expensive to go to that one. Not that day. In the future,
It was free.
It was free
You
to
got
get
hooked
in.
for free.
Yeah, I got in
Yeah,
for
That's
free.
how it works.
Yeah.
That's
But then,
how it
Yeah.
works.
but then you spent a lot of money.
A lot.
It's like
It gets
somebody
real
gives you
expensive
drugs
real
for the
quick.
first time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
this race thing's like worse than heroin.
Yeah.
You can't get out of it either. It's like you're stuck.
Yeah.
So then we went to. He's like, went to that event. We went out to dinner or something. He's like, "You want to go to Texas?" And I was whatever the next race. Yeah, might as well. So
We figured out really quick. We're like, hey, he loves this.
Yeah.
Like you
can
get
tell.
people come in and like you kind of go, yeah. I mean, they thought it was okay or whatever. No, you could tell he was
Yeah.
like ate up with it, right? I'm like, hey, you want to go to Texas with us? And he's
I was the rag boy.
for,
That was
he's
the
like,
thing.
for real? He's like, I'm the only way I'm going to go is if you give me something to do. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll find something for you to do. And he's like, I don't care if it's clean the car. I want to be there. I want to be part of the team. I don't want to do nothing, and I want to go to Ennis. So he came to Ennis with us.
Then we went and that was the season ending.
It was a finale.
Yep.
It was.
So then we rode side by sides all winter,
Yeah.
and then
Because you have a few side by side stores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
'cause
do?
Tell them what you do for a living.
I don't
So-
even know. I can't remember how many.
Tell
stores
them how
so-
you got so much money.
oh my god, well, if I'd ever stop racing, I would. But how,
Yeah, he used to have some money.
yeah, I used to
He
have
spends a lot
some
of
money. Now it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
So thank you for Polaris for all the help you do. So no, I've got power sports stores and some Harley stores in North and South Carolina. So we do the side by sides and motorcycles, boats in Wilmington. We do some of that stuff. So
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you two opened up.
And we have a tent shop,
tent shop.
in Wilmington also.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing. They got into the car community just crazy, and so they do a ton of wraps. They do a ton of,
Arguably, Gabe, one thing he shines at is he is really good at infiltrating the car community. The cars and coffees, the supercar guys, and all that type of stuff. Well,
Yeah.
that's who. I mean, it's for everybody, but like the whole PPF, ceramic coat, window tint.
It's right up
like,
their
It's
alley.
a craze right now for all the supercar guys.
It is.
And
Yes.
in Wilmington, North Carolina, there is a
lot of
There's a lot
supercars.
of supercars. There's a lot of dough there,
Really?
and so we kind of picked on that market. We said, hey, we're going to do it. And we're going to be the best that we can be at it. We had Expel's blessing. We had their backing. They helped us out, like to get us off the ground floor. And honestly, that it's been really good.
They do a good job.
yeah.
We have like the best installers. They've Gabe's just a real likable guy.
Yeah.
So when you walk in there, he smiles. So you're gonna smile. You kind of mirror what he does, and he's got a great way with those people. And yeah, he infiltrated the car community.
Yeah, and since then we've been doing a lot of race car wraps and
Yeah.
trailer wraps,
Do
and
trailers.
toter wraps, and all that type of stuff. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so it hadn't been very long that you and I became friends. We're like, yeah, let's open a business.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dangerous sometimes.
It is, but it's worked out.
It is.
So then I got a motorhome, and they politely took it everywhere so I could fly in, so I could work. I flew in on Fridays. Then I worked on his car for a year.
Yeah.
It just whatever hobby
Yeah.
would teach me. Learned as much as I could, and then I started looking at it. I was like, man, I think I can do this. I've driven 800 horsepower street cars. I think I
Same.
can totally
Same.
4,000. I
No
think I
big
can
deal.
totally. Yeah, no
Yeah.
big deal.
Hey, these guys are dumb. If
Yeah.
they can do it, I
Yeah.
can do it.
That was pretty much what I
These
thought.
guys don't know
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm way better at life than they are.
Yeah. If they can pull this off, hey, I can't even afford to do it.
So I taught like, Ryan probably tried to talk me out of it. I don't know, did you?
I kind of did. I
Yeah.
kind of said, "Hey, man, you can." I think I offered you to drive one of my cars.
Yeah, you said you could drive I could drive one of the two that you had. Well, because
Yeah.
both of them were on big tires at the
Yeah,
time.
because I hate to go like I didn't want to get him in the door.
Spend all
and
this
then
money
go,
and figure out you don't like
Yeah,
it.
hey man, buy a stacker, a toter, a car. Spend all the right money on the car because he's only going to do it to be the most competitive.
Spend $2 million and then let's go try this out.
Yes.
Yes.
And so I said, hey, like, we're good buddies by now. We've got a business by now. I'm like, drive one of my cars. Don't get your own. Drive one of my cars. He's like, okay, cool. I still want one of my own cars. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it.
Okay, cool. No.
Yeah.
So we bought a car.
Appreciate it, but
Yeah.
Ryan, which I'm not nearly as tall as Ryan, but about the same width, and he was
for the record, I don't think he'd have let you drive one of his cars.
really?
I would have. I really would have.
Would you?
I'd let Sean drive one of my cars too. I've offered him. You know the Pro Mod situation I'm in.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I
I'm
somehow
banking on
have
driving
two.
that red Pro
I
Mod.
somehow have 2 right now, and I've offered him mine.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, but he's
banking-
got a little bit under his belt now.
He does.
You know,
Also, he can
versus-
afford, if he crashes it, he can give me another one.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
get
a
some
few
more
people. Hey,
insurance.
Dave hit me up. Dave said, "Hey man, I know you got a lot of cars still."
Yeah.
He's like, "Don't forget me if
Yeah.
you need somebody to drive a car."
Now, for the
Just
record,
this
I
weekend.
told you no whenever you said I could drive your car.
Yeah, you did.
well, good
And I
news
get
is
it.
no one's driven that Pro Mod yet, and I said, oh, what he wants me to do is drive the red one. So if it doesn't work or it's not fast, it don't make him look bad. That's
I'm
what,
even gonna. I'll line it out for you first.
I'm good with that. That's
Yeah,
even better.
I'll take it out, and me and Jamie will try to get it right, and make it run some numbers, and
Yeah.
then you can jump in it.
Then there's no excuse, right?
No excuse.
No excuse why you don't qualify.
But to speed this thing up, you went out and you dove off in it.
Yeah,
And
we bought a car.
Went and bought Derek Minholtz.
Well,
brand
before
new
that,
build.
we bought a car.
Oh, we did. I forgot about
We
that.
bought Scott Taylor's car.
Oh yeah,
And because
forgot about that too.
Hold on, I got to give Chris Rankin some props on this. We bought that car. You were like, "Hey, man," and I mean, Chris is kind of he's about my height, maybe.
Yeah, he is.
And you were just like,
he's
"Man,
a
I
little
don't think."
skinnier now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a little skinnier now.
He cut up.
He did. Yeah, he leaned
So-
out dramatically.
Sure, I need to work on that.
Yeah.
So but Ryan was like, "Man, I can't get out of this car real good," and I'm not as tall as Ryan, but I'm at least as wide. So brand new car too, never been down the track.
Yeah.
Chris wanted to upgrade his car because I think he was still running the
Relic.
Yeah,
Relic.
right.
Yeah.
So they
It-
put it on smalls.
And not to make you sound cheap, but I'm going to say this because I think this is how this went. We also had an option to buy Derek's car
Out the rip.
out the rip, and we had which is the orange car now, and we had the option to buy Scott's car, and Scott's car was like $125,
I have no clue what it was. Don't
and
remember.
Scott's car
3
was
years ago.
really expensive. Excuse me, and then
then
Derek's
Derek's
car
car.
was really expensive,
and it was still really expensive.
but it was
Yeah,
turnkey and ready to go
100%.
racing, and this car was a roller.
correct.
So you ended up with one of my stage 5 motors that I had pulled out of the 69.
Yep.
And we got you Mark Mickey training and blah
Yeah.
blah blah, and put that stuff all together, and honestly,
I forgot we put it in the car, didn't we?
Yeah, I kind of looked at the car, and I think the car was built fine, but man, I couldn't get in and out of it very good, and I worry about a new driver. I hate to say this, crashing a car
Getting and not
and
being
then
able to
can't
get
get
out.
out of it upside down or whatever the
I
case
wasn't
was.
upside down. I was sideways when I did it.
No, we weren't talking about that. I'm saying the what ifs. The what
I
ifs.
understand, yeah,
So
yeah.
What if you piled it up upside down and it was on fire? I want to know that you can get out of the car. I treat you like, to be honest with you, I don't want to put somebody in a bad position.
No,
to where they
100%.
can't do
Yes.
something, especially to my influence, right?
Well, especially if they don't know any better.
Yeah, yeah. So
You know?
I just said, hey, I think we can move this. Chris Rankin called me. He called me and said, I heard you bought Scott's car. Is it for sale? And I was like, stand by. So then I called him and I said,
Well, and plus, at what point did he tell you you have MH7s and I have an MH5? This isn't going to work. Had to have been
out the
right
rip.
around that time.
knowing what we
Had to
know
have been
about
right
those
around that
motors
time.
now,
It would
and
have
what
been
Chris-
fine.
And
It
what
would
Chris
have been
Rankin
fine.
has done with that
Absolutely.
thing.
He's done. He won an
Absolutely.
event, didn't
It
he?
was, yeah, he,
Yeah.
Hey,
this shit's
dude.
fast.
He's
Yeah.
been out
Yeah.
on me before
Yes.
whenever he's had problems.
Like he-
not
quickly he
turns
got
out,
out.
not only does that car work fantastic and
It
go
does.
9, 20, 60 foot,
It does.
but that MH5 with that blower and nitrous works just as good as our MH7s with blower and
Yep.
nitrous.
Yep.
Yeah, so he-
but
so some
still,
props to
you
him,
know how
though.
it is.
But
though.
still,
Yeah.
yeah. So we said, all right, we haven't started it, but it could be upgrade time already.
Yep.
Right. So we worked on Derek a little bit on the price. We might have made a buck or two on flipping Scott's car to Rankin, and it kind of got us up there to there. And you kind of went, I'll flip I'll spend the difference, and we'll get a Jerry Bickle car that is spare no expense, super nice,
Yes.
your favorite color, orange paint job, and in an MH7, and the thing was ready.
Yeah, I was ready to go.
Hey, and it is a very, very nice car.
Yeah, it is. And so, Carson, you jumped head first into a badass ride that most people don't.
It was, I get that. Then you go to we rented the track. Were you there maybe one day? I think. Oh,
Was it in Galat?
No.
Oh, no, I was there
It was
at
at
Galat.
Rockingham. No. That was way after. I had plenty of laps. I just was an idiot, and I said I'm gonna make the hit before the rain comes in.
We said go make a hit. He thought we thought
Yeah. He thought you meant hit the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. No, your day that day was worse than mine. That was when motor let go in Rockingham at testing.
Oh, after the race.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So we had the track for a couple days. We started with some maybe 260-foot
I
hits.
think I jumped in it.
You did. You made sure because
4
we
hits
turned it
to
down.
make sure it was good. Like what we didn't know, Derek had just went out and went super fast with it, and so we were like, well.
And
we
Derek's
don't-
lost a ton of weight. Like I'm not, he was heavier
Yes.
back then.
Yes.
So then, so then the car was set up for
a heavy driver.
a heavy driver.
So we had Carson at 220 or 230 getting in that thing, and he at the time he was 300 and something pounds.
Yeah.
And so we needed to get it. Me and him were closer to weight at the time. I think actually you were 240 or something, and I
Yeah.
was 250. And we wanted the thing to. I didn't want to turn him loose. Something goes 370s. And that's what it went.
Yeah.
So we put a small blower on it. We backed it up, and I made 4 hits, and I said, "All right, here you go."
Got it straight. We made couple 60-foots.
Yep.
Couple 330s. Jameis famous. I didn't tell him to go that far.
Yeah.
A couple times. Then took it to the stripe.
Yeah.
And then
Honestly, to be honest with you, that first test you look like a pro.
Yeah, no, it looked good.
Yeah.
His burnouts were nice and controlled. Normally
Way
people
unlike
just.
they are now. He's totally went backwards on the
Well,
burnout.
he's got half the tire on the car, so I get
I
it.
know,
It
I
is
know.
tough to go from the big tire.
I didn't hit the rev limiter.
Oh, you were all over the rev limiter.
Oh, he doesn't
We were
know.
gonna talk.
Hey,
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know
Okay,
that he's on the
you didn't
limiter.
hit the rev limiter.
Yeah,
Y'all
there you
haven't taught
go.
him how to
You're
read data
good.
yet.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
So I'm watching. I watch the green button, and if the green button don't go off, I figure I'm good.
yeah. So it's, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I didn't break any valve
Anyway,
springs.
when you first came out, you look like a pro.
Yes. What
Even
happened?
I was like, man,
Hey, had controlled burnouts. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, man, he's got it.
he's got it. Some people, and we say you either got it or you don't got it. There's some people that just don't ever have it, and you had it. You did good.
Yeah, had. We're gonna try to get it back.
You still,
Like
you still
Stella,
got it.
I got to
You
get
still
my
got
groove
it.
back.
Yeah. You
I
still,
just gotta learn how to
that
stage.
tire spins a little bit easier than the big tires.
Yeah, right.
So,
yeah. Hey, that's not a big deal. But then you went out and raced some MPK.
Yep, race MPK for what? Almost a year. Yeah.
And they had
I mean,
that
it was a
thing-
year, but there was just less races.
There was less racing. They
Yeah.
had that thing where the new guys had to race the, what'd they call it? The small
Future.
The big.
future. Yeah.
No,
that's what it
I
was.
don't think he was
the
in it whenever we was
Miles-
racing futures.
No, it was. I had to race big tire twice
Big tire open.
and
yeah.
open, and then that was kind of the. Then they let me go
Yeah.
into the other side.
Yeah, boom, there you were.
the
Yep,
Invitational.
boom, there it was.
Fast forward, we get to Ohio. You kicked my ass.
Oh, that was I made
He did.
kinda.
I remember that.
He did.
Carson was pretty
Kicked
upset.
my ass. Got out of the car. Was like, dude, I'm sorry. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, come on, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
felt real bad.
He kicked my ass one time too.
Yeah,
in the final.
In the final.
So that means I won an event.
He did. He
Yeah.
won the event.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was in the winter picture with him.
You did
Yeah,
good.
I did. It's in my house.
We very mildly. You scuffed the wall with it once in testing.
Oh yeah, man.
Just brush a mile an hour off.
You got to
That
go
ain't a
ahead
big
and
deal.
knock off the. I was like, man. I told Javi, I was like, man, I don't like when I tagged the wall. I don't think it was going that fast. Javi's like, you passed the stripe at 140.
Yeah.
It's sideways.
Yeah, it's
And-
amazing what you don't think is fast when you're doing that.
Yeah. So we're like, oh, we'll get this one last hit in before the rain. We'll do blah blah blah. And I was like, yep, let's do it. And then Sean was like, hey man, you mind spraying that before I make my hit? But yeah, little
But,
sprinkle.
Larry Jeffers snuck that in and fixed that
Yeah.
super quick.
Yeah.
Like it never happened.
It wasn't that bad. Like you could have turned into the wall, and it would have been disaster. But just sliding off of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
wasn't-
it got
wasn't
the
that
rear
bad.
quarter panel.
Yeah, it
and
wasn't
that was
that
about
bad.
it.
And now, here we are. And we're at, this would be called the Winter Series, right?
And this
the Winter
is
Series.
the
Yep.
first race that he's put the 33-10-5W on the
Yeah.
car. And how many laps do you have on it since you did that?
Maybe 16.
I don't even think that many, right?
Well, we went to.
Oh, y'all came and tested.
We did.
Y'all came and
yeah.
tested.
Yeah, maybe 16 laps total.
I would say that's pretty dang close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
that's
like
pretty
8
dang
and
close. And I would like to say that I think that you and the car are like born to do 33-10-5s.
Maybe.
And so y'all
That class is pretty
definitely
cool.
It
y'all
is
definitely
cool.
hit the ground running with that car. So what is the class record in that? It's got to be 80.
So
83.
So that class is called Pro Street now in PDRA,
Yes.
and Fletcher set the record with a 382
Yep.
earlier this year with a
Yep.
nitrous car.
Yep.
So I think they piled a bunch of weight
They
on
put
it here, though.
140 pounds, I think.
140
47.
pounds on him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So
So he
you,
was never able to go to do that again because
Right.
they backed him off. Basically, they were
right?
trying to. They were trying
He
to get
was
the thing in
really
check.
upset about
Trying
it.
to slow
too.
the class down, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Sure.
so then it seemed like that class was, well, he was going 80, high 80s. 88 to 92 was the realm for him. But I think he kind of lived in after that. Yeah. So we brought the thing out, and hell, went a 99 with it by the third or fourth lick. And, and I will tell you, we've talked about that car like on big tires. It just doesn't have that really stuck to the ground. Like, you know, when our cars are right, like it's just on a string and it just goes. And we haven't, I don't know if we've perfected that with his car yet on big tires, but he's always managed to make it work.
It definitely doesn't have the laps that our cars have.
It doesn't. But man, that thing on 3310.5s,
dude,
I'm telling you, every rip it goes down the track, it goes perfectly straight down the middle of the racetrack. It's the craziest thing. And I mean, it looked like it was, we didn't change the forelink. We didn't change nothing. We just bolted the wheels and tires on.
Yeah, we put wheels and tires on. That was it.
Yeah. Wow. We didn't change the third member, bro. We did nothing. It's crazy.
Well, we changed the rear end gear.
We finally did. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
We changed the rear end gear. That was the two things that we had to do. Tires.
I do like that class, and I'll be honest with you, I've never ran that class, but I would like to. I think it would be cool.
It's pretty neat. So you told me I want to win that class.
You know, that's what we should do.
And you set him up with a car that could win that class.
Yeah, because mine's already that good.
I did. We talked about supercharger stuff, and we talked about where he was at the time, and so you kind of peeled off and jumped off into the Hearts thing.
Yeah,
and man, you had to bring that up.
Swap the Pro Charger out for a Hearts Charger.
Yeah.
And man, they went out there and they killed it. You know, so then you came down here. You actually left all y'all's rig and everything over here, and left one day and went to test.
We went to
Orlando. Because it was a pro mod only test session day here.
Yes.
Yeah. So we went to a Mickey Thompson test session. So as long as you run a Mickey Thompson tire, you could go to this test session.
Wow.
So I said, you know what? Carson's on a Mickey Thompson tire.
Perfect.
We coming, right? So we tested the entire day. To the point of the Mickey Thompson's test session was over with at 5, and we actually paid money to extend the test session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it usually works.
Yeah. And so we tested from, I would say, 10 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Made approximately 7 laps, and
got some good information.
Kind of got it lined out. Yeah.
Yeah. In 7 laps, he was faster than most of the cars that I do.
So he comes down here. He goes number 1 qualifier in this race.
Yeah.
And not in the first qualifier.
Literally, we were faster
was
number 4.
In the 4th qualifier, you picked up the number 1 qualifier and
got a badass back.
That thing is cool. Did you see that?
Took it from Fletcher. Is what you did.
So
Fletcher Cox, guys, for the record, Eagles,
Philadelphia Eagles,
Philadelphia Eagles, the champ, Super Bowl champion, Fletcher Cox.
So so Fletcher had it going in the 4th round.
Yes.
The guy that was right in front of me, on last qualifier, he went out and got a number on Fletcher. So he went and not a number, 1,000th. Beat him by
89 with a 4 versus 89 with a 3.
There you go.
Yes.
So then I came right behind him and put a number on him.
Put a number, yeah,
A
full number. So,
a full number,
so
yeah.
you ended up going 388 with a 4.
With a 4.
388 with a 4.
199, right?
I don't remember mile an hour.
I think it was 199.
I think
you
you're
don't
right.
Remember the mile an hour?
I don't know. We look at so many numbers.
Yeah.
I don't
Regardless,
I mean,
they
obviously
say,
not his reaction.
Here you
time.
go, sir.
Yes.
We
Yes.
haven't got to that yet.
No. I
They
know
say,
it's coming.
Here you go, sir. Here's your awesome bat, which that bat is awesome.
It was
It
awesome.
is cool.
Yeah.
And we're fans of Victus anyways. Everybody knows if you've been following us for very long, we have got to hit in Victus's batting cages where all the professional guys go in and try out baseball bats. And Aiden did not get to go with us. He was still playing.
But he's got like 4 or 5
baseball.
bats from
He
him.
does have like 4 or 5 bats. Victus used to send Aiden baseball bats throughout high school and once he got into college. So they're fans of ours. We're fans of theirs.
Should have
And
brought
it
the
was
bat
very
in and put it
amazing.
up there
should.
because that was like my one thing,
Where's
right?
it at?
Yeah.
It's in the truck.
But so you have obviously the baddest hot rod in the class.
Kind of seems like he's got the class covered.
Kind of seems like
Feels like it's
you're a
gonna be a
shoe
good
in.
weekend.
Kind of
Yes,
seems
okay.
like he's a shoe in to
We
win
kind
this
of
deal.
thought, like, hey, my class is going to be tough for me to win because there's some heavy hitters in here, but he's got this under. This deal's wrapped.
Well, it was.
Carson went a 388 with a 4 at 195.
195.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's kind of
He's our
opposite of
fact
what you
checker.
did.
Yeah.
He is.
We need that.
I like it.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'll always mess up facts.
Yeah.
You kind of had your class covered till you got here, and then it kind of flopped, and they
Yeah.
outran you.
Yep.
Him, never been in the car, cars never ran the class. He comes in and jumps
Yes.
over everyone.
Yes.
Got him covered.
Yeah.
And they went, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
You know, and what is he doing?
Yeah.
So
There's a terminology that you use sometimes that I don't want to use it right now, but it's really funny. And it
Hey.
and it
Yeah, you're too deep into that. Now you got to
and
tell
it
us. Go ahead.
describes it to a T.
Oh yeah, with the 10-inch phallus.
Yes, that's it. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I
one.
don't even know what it means, but go ahead, just rip the Band-Aid. Let's hear it.
so you go in the first round, and who do you get?
The guy that won, what's his name?
Guy
Gosh,
that
I can't-
eventually goes
fact
on to win
checker.
the deal.
Yeah,
Fact
he won
checker.
it. Made me feel excited to make
So the guy that was qualified number 2,
Yeah.
and how they do this, guys, is qualifying.
You drew
even
the
though
number
he qualified,
two?
Yeah.
he
You're
drew.
as bad as these two at drawing
Yeah.
He
chips.
was number 1. He drew the number 2 qualifier.
Well, I let Alexis go do it. I was like, she's got to have better luck than I
Like
did.
beginner's luck, maybe.
Right.
Piano?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I just didn't want to
Okay.
butcher his
That's it.
last name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I did probably.
So you get the number 2 guy. You're the number 1 guy. Like
Right.
you're the man.
Oh, yeah.
You're the guy. You're the one that everybody is shooting to beat.
You've got 100th on this guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
but in the actual race, three numbers.
Yes. So yes.
That
Let's
makes it
talk
worse.
about
That
that.
makes it worse.
Before
It
this
is,
happens,
we're already ripping the Band-Aid. Let's
listen.
just put the
Before
whole
this,
thing out there.
before we talk about who won or who didn't win, what did you run whenever you raced this guy,
An 88.
Aiden?
There's Ryan Martin. Who went a 407.
No, it might have been
That's not a
89.
good one. I think you went at 89.
89, he went to 91.
What's
Okay.
your race
So
car
you
number?
went,
52, 55.
man. Can't find it. So that we can go off them numbers. We're
I
fine
think it
with
was
that.
89.
So
It was
you
89,
go up there
91.
in the first round and put up
In the heat.
in the heat.
In the heat.
Put up the pretty much, very, very close to the same number that you qualified with.
He must have
Okay.
seen the reaction time.
It was terrible.
Carson's on the right or left.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Damn.
It wasn't as bad as it was not as bad as Fletcher
So
when
you
he
go
lost.
up there
No.
and you go
Holy crap.
104 to the 60 foot. So the guy that you're racing goes 108 to the 60 foot.
Mm-hmm.
You go
Miller had it dialed in.
Miller did have
265 with a 3 to the 330, which is pretty damn good. He goes 269 with a 7.
That was
Still
long
behind
ago.
by 4 numbers.
Yeah.
Behind at the 60 foot by 4 numbers. Behind
So at the 8th mile, you pull out a 389 with a 2. I mean,
Look at the mile an hour.
just real close.
damn near a 387.
He goes 391 with a 2.
Terrible.
Okay.
2 full numbers.
Man, look at his mile. Oh, he's a turbo car.
Is always a
Yeah.
So you go 198.17.
Did you get 198 on that one?
Man, that's a mile an hour right there.
in the heat.
In the heat of the day.
Yeah.
So he goes 207, turbo car deals, He has a reaction time of a 052 light, which,
Don't say too much.
yeah, I'm not going to say too much because I go 050s all the time.
Yeah, I consider that respectable.
Not
I'm okay
all the
with that.
time.
I'm okay.
Not all the
No,
time.
sometimes I go worse. And it happens. It happens.
Shouldn't.
But you go a 171
Terrible.
on the light.
Terrible.
Okay?
That was a very suspenseful
So
trip to that 170.
Yeah, right.
171 light, which puts
going
the
through your head
margin,
before you let go of
which
the button?
puts the margin of victory .0997.
Now,
almost
guys,
one,
Almost
Let me
a
tell you
10.
what happened here, okay?
almost a tenth.
I don't know that we've talked about what happened here.
I haven't because
All right.
I need to know.
Okay, well, here's what happened. If a turbo guy comes to you, and I'm asking you this
Oh,
question.
did he ask
He turbo
something?
fucked you at the beginning.
He did not ask me. I just
that Carson.
he did not ask me.
They had a whole discussion on how he was going to stay.
That turbo guy should never do that.
He did not.
Never.
No. He did not ask me.
It's going to be worse if you asked him.
No, I did not ask him. I just said, "Hey, not going to play any games with you." And he was like, "All right, I appreciate that." And he came he came to
So Kevin, your crew chief,
yes,
that's not his story.
Kevin.
Kevin's story is he came to you to work out staging, and you were really nice to him, and we're like, yeah, man, whatever you need to do.
Well, that's probably accurate.
Okay, that's the problem.
Carson's a good guy.
Yeah,
I try to be
no,
nice,
he is
yeah,
because
try
he
to
doesn't
be-
know any better about this.
Well,
So-
I'm not going to be a
What did he say
shithead.
that he was going to do?
Well, I just automatically assume he's going to go in second. You give him the opportunity.
So you just told him that you
I like
go-
going
you'll
in first
boop, boop,
anyway,
and
but it
go
doesn't
in.
matter if people know that or not. So then you get all comfortable and whatnot. Then with these turbo cars, which I don't think you are going to be turbo much longer. I don't know. You can I don't know what you're gonna do.
Ooh, he let that. Yeah, that's out the back.
Hey,
That's
you
out
know
the
what that
back.
was? That was a Sean deal. That's what Sean does for everybody.
No, he does. No, hey, you definitely repaid him for something he's going to do to you.
Well, he's already
It's
done it to
totally
me.
fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm not holding back now.
Yeah.
I ain't holding back now.
No, he's-
now I owe him one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You already do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I'm gonna do it regardless. It
that's
doesn't
true.
matter.
Yeah. So, if the bulb flickers, what are we doing?
Nothing.
Oh, he's
Asking if we're actually.
He always tries to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I always feel like we gotta rush it up. You
Yeah.
know,
He's
because of
asking
him.
if we're actually gonna cut that out or not.
Oh, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
It's a good teaser to the next one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I didn't say
We're
what
just
you were
not gonna
going
talk
to.
about it anymore.
You might be doing nitrous.
Yeah.
Haney does
That's what I
nitrous.
should do. Yes, he does.
And you and him are buddies.
I'm Stay away from that.
they're teammates.
Oh yeah. Well,
He's
see,
gonna-
you just
maybe
said
he
you
should
just
do the
ruled
same
out
thing.
nitrous.
Maybe he should do the same thing because they're teammates. What do you
Yeah,
think?
you could be going screw. I don't know.
I could be
You could be.
if I could borrow one from him.
There you go. No, you can't. 'Cause
loan
I got
him.
that one.
We
Nope.
we'll have 3.
In
See?
2 years.
I'll loan
He's
him
got 3.
I said we will have 3. We have 2 right now.
All right. So what did he
Okay,
say to you?
Back to it. I don't remember what he said. Here's what when it starts flickering, then you're like you jump on the
Oh, he
two-step,
flickered the bulb on you?
It just flickers, and then it just gets you off. I got off my game, and I just all weekend. Besides that one with Fletcher, all weekend, good enough. It was good enough.
Good enough.
Sean flickers
Yeah.
the bulb on somebody with the turbo car.
It was good enough, but that thing flickered a couple times, and it just throws you off. Then it is what it is, man.
I mean,
I was pretty upset with
that's-
myself because everybody did their job. Kevin,
171 is thrown off. Like something had to happen for
well, you
that.
like look
You
at.
had an
like
aneurysm.
maybe you fell asleep in the car. Or
Aneurysm.
Maybe,
Yeah, I wish I
you
did.
bumped your head getting in and then you passed out. Like
have
that's,
these- well, you
that,
got-
and I understand. Hey, I've been there. But this is what I got, and this is what I did to myself laying in bed at night. Is exactly what I'm doing to you.
No,
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
like
But what
I
you've
beat
gotta
myself
do-
up until you redeem yourself.
Oh, yeah,
like
that
you
was-
are gonna feel horrible about this until you tree whoever you race.
Somebody,
next.
yeah, probably you.
It might be me.
So that was my highlight in that whole thing. I was like, I even treat him, but because I think you were it was a .063, I was a .060
Yeah, it was something like
when we at Maple Grove. Yeah, I did by that. Yeah, 300s.
But when it counted, he didn't treat
Not this time. Normally I'm okay. I'm not some like killer on it, and but normally I'm pretty
when
good.
you get in your groove, and we've all talked about this. I felt all the small tire guys, a lot of them are having a hard time cutting tree
I do.
down here.
I do in the small tire car.
And
Like-
it's
like,
because
not
they
this,
don't have the
but
momentum
yes.
down. And so, but at this point in time, next you're going to start to realize whatever that is that you need to focus on it. Like for me, it's stare a hole through the top yellow bulb. That's how I can make myself do it, you know. And at this race, I got progressively. I was going from shit to progressively better by the end. Now the car didn't do what it was supposed to do, but that's another thing. But that's the things that you can work on.
Yes.
To get better. You've done everything else great.
I was
And if
so
you- and if you
paranoid
mess-
about it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Hey,
sat
look,
there.
I've been racing for a long time, and I'm still paranoid about it. My lights were shit all week until it mattered.
Yeah.
But when it mattered,
You got
I
it.
went 012 against Stevie.
Yeah,
You know, so
I sat in
no,
the
he
car.
outran me. He went 011. He still treated me, but
Not
I
as bad
left
as
with
he
him,
was
man.
trying to.
Hey, not as bad as what he normally would have
Right.
if I'd have cut my 040 light. You know, so but yes, it's
The worst part-
nerve-wracking in the car.
the worst part is there's no one to blame it on. It's all you.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So
Yeah, if you lose on a whole shot, then
It's
that's
all you.
man.
Yep.
And there's nothing, and then you feel bad because the tuner did his job, the car did its job, your crew did their job, and then you as a owner driver, you know, man.
oh, I sent everybody
makes you
text
feel-
messages.
It makes you feel bad,
Oh yeah, I was like, I appreciate what y'all did. I freaked up, man, and oh god.
but it happens to everybody. There's
does.
nobody in this parking lot that it hasn't happened to.
What?
You didn't get a text.
Mine didn't go through. Let me look and see. If it I hadn't got it yet. Maybe it's still floating around up
Yeah,
might
it's
be.
in the cloud.
Okay,
it's
yeah,
in the
that's
cloud.
The service is bad out here.
Yeah.
I get it.
Starlink's
There's
not that
nobody
great.
in the parking lot
He-
though. You know, to help you out a little bit here. There's nobody in the parking lot that this hasn't happened to.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
Yeah, I get
but
it.
man, it sucks to everybody.
And trying to be a good teammate. I meant what I said, but I know he's over there just mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, give him
bro.
2 days, he'll be all right.
I told Alexis, I said, look, man, this is gonna bother him for 2 days, and then he'll be totally good over it. It ain't gonna matter.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. You're worse on yourself when you are full control and you are the only person to blame.
Especially when you know you have a hot rod. People are talking about it.
Yeah.
That you already caused a stir because you might have switched power adders, And we did go out and rate number 1, so it came down to the power adder did what it was supposed to.
Well, you're still green,
The driver
man,
did not.
You know, and that's part of learning racing.
Dookie green, apparently.
Well, it happens. What you do
We'll
now
clear
is
up
you
the
come back
highlighter
out
green.
at our test session, and for 2 days you work on your lights.
Yeah, 100%. So
It'll be all right.
yeah, we're gonna be. We'll be back in February. This is a fun event.
Oh, for
I had a
sure.
great time.
There's no doubt
The
about it.
atmosphere
And I
here
see-
is pretty cool.
I see what Wes is trying to do here.
Yeah.
You know, and it is amazing, man. And you know, we've talked about this numerous times with me and you. I hate going places and not making money. You know, and it sucks because all we do down here is spend money,
It is.
and there's no way to
it-
make money back.
It is the most expensive. Like, drag racing is different for us than it is for other people. It doesn't mean we're special. It doesn't mean anything. It just means the lifestyle that we're used to, which is we go places to make money.
That's right.
And for years, if you saw us out at a race or if you saw us out at NPK, we were making money. Like,
right.
you know, that was our
Right.
job, it was our livelihood. We were collecting a paycheck to go do that. And if you got any type of a business mindset whatsoever, you don't want to steer away from that.
Yeah.
But there's a point in time where you want to enjoy yourself and do things that other people are doing, even though maybe it does cost you some money. And that's where we're at this race.
That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Just
But that's
spending
also the
money.
reason that we're doing the Outlaw Syndicate.
Yeah.
You know, like we're gonna try to do something for ourselves.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, have fun.
Yeah.
Show the racers a good time. Show the fans a good time.
We wanted to, I think, prove to ourselves and look, let's try out the promoting side.
Yep.
You know, like there's no telling what we can do. Me and Carson got some cool ideas with some burnout wars and some things like that. I won't take the name because that's already there, but
Yeah.
burnout style shootout type thing and things like we want to get into the promoting side and be heavier, more in all of us together, be heavier involved in it. And I'm not going to say stop racing, but just go, hey, this is our way to make money while we're watching and doing the things that we love to do.
That's right.
And maybe at the same time giving all of our guys a spot to come race with us, you know? Like these guys work their ass off years, you know, for
And never
for
get to
years
let
they
go of
don't
the
really
button.
get to let go of the button. I got a dude in my pit, y'all know Ricky, that is the most diehard drag racer.
Yeah.
And his dad's got 3 or 4 cars, and I've got 3 or 4 cars that he can drive. And
Well, even
he
when we're
doesn't.
at home-
He's racing with me so much, he can't really go enjoy himself and go race. I know that's all
But
dude wants to
whenever
do.
we're at home, he's out on the streets.
He is, yeah.
You
he
know,
is.
like
or
Aiden will come home and tell me Ricky was out there, and I was like, oh yeah, you hung out with Ricky all night.
Oh
huh?
yeah, for
you
sure.
know.
But like if I'm home for 2 weeks, he'll be racing with his dad for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So you know, I think this thing that we're doing is going to give. I'm going to try
Well,
to
hopefully
get.
his dad could come.
That's what I'm
and
going to
race
try
at
to
this
do.
deal.
I'm going to try to get his dad to come out, and I'm going to try to get him to come out. If I need to give him a car, I'm going to give him a car to drive. But I just think that it's a way for us to make money, see fans, do something that we're good at, try to put on a
Something that's
promoter
a little
hat.
bit less stressful
Yeah.
than what I mean. Because
Yeah.
guys, even this race right here, I've been stressed out all week.
Yep.
You know, like it's stressful, man,
2
because
weeks.
we feel like when we show up, we got to win.
It don't matter what you're racing. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
And I'm
Whether
telling you
it's
right now,
Pro Mod
if I
28,
get in the little gangsters class, there's nothing in me that says I should win this because it's not what I do. Like I don't know how to bracket race.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pedal it at the end. Fam's pretty good at it.
Better stay away
You
from
know?
that white
no,
truck.
I know. I don't even want to get next to that white truck. You know,
funny.
but that'll even be funner. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
if I draw a Phantom and he puts me on the trailer, it is
Yeah.
what it is. I won't get. I do get mad when I get out of the car after I lose. Not in a little gangsters class.
Yeah.
You know. Now maybe once it's kind of like golf. Once you think
Yeah.
that you get good at it, then you might get mad.
For
sure.
You know, but I don't think I'll
Is
get
anybody ever
there.
good at golf?
No.
No.
So. But anyways, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. Like, is there anything that we missed? Like,
I mean-
we had a good time down here. Is there anything else happen that?
I think we're pretty much caught up on the current events of what we've got going on with drag racing and everything else. I mean, we
Yeah.
got to talk to Ryan about his 3-second pass. And like, obviously, your next goal is to go into 380s.
I like go 380s, yeah. I mean, you look. I knew that 390 deal was not. We were all,
It was coming.
It was coming.
There was.
and like
It was gonna
honestly,
happen.
we were here to focus on that orange pro mod. And I told Jamie, I was like, while we're here, why don't we
Yeah.
see if we can bust this thing out and try to do something cool
Yeah.
with it. And we did, and I'm sure we're gonna do the same thing with that pro mod again with that car.
Yeah.
You know.
So let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Yeah.
you are going to line out that orange Pro Mod for this next
that is
for World Series of Pro Mod, which is the next one, guys, and it's
The
what
last
is
race
it- is
February
it-
23rd.
is
It's
it-
February
do we have
26th
a
to the
full
28th.
month Do we have a full
That's what I was
month or
looking
no?
at the date right now.
Right now, the 25th or the 26th.
Okay,
have
so
a full
we
month.
have a full 30-ish
Well,
days.
we have 3 weeks
30
till we have to be here and start testing.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna have
Yes.
that car here.
Yes.
Are you gonna have the Fireball here?
Yes.
You're gonna race
Both
3
of them.
cars out of this pit then, because he's gonna be here with
Yes. Yes, 100%. Listen, they're already sitting in the pit anyway. It's the only difference is we got to shuffle a couple cars around to get them out. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
the 3.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told you with the turbo deal. If I don't come out here and go 59 or better, I'm not even gonna put it in the class.
Yeah. What's the weather gonna be like at the next one?
It's 30 days away. How's that?
It's gotta be cooler though, right?
Cooler?
I'm thinking.
Not by that look.
It,
It seems like no.
I know.
But I would assume.
So last year, if we want to go off last year, which is really all I can do,
You got some Excel
it
sheets.
was.
I like it.
Yeah.
He's an Excel guy.
Yeah.
I like it.
About the same
Okay.
as what this
Okay.
week was.
So I mean, if
But last
people
year-
go home and get their shit together like they should, then the bump's liable to be 58.
Last year at this race, the weather was way better though.
Mm-hmm.
Like we ran pretty much in the 990s all week as
Yeah.
far as the air went. So
Well, testing for us was in better air.
Sure.
Yeah.
What sucks on something like this is if you watched, we were testing Monday through whatever Wednesday. Q1 was on Thursday, right? So everybody got a hit with good air, and then the air progressively got worse the rest of the
Yeah.
the rest
Number
of the
one
weekend.
qualifier in all of our stuff
Stuck
was
on
the first
Thursday.
qualifier.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's tough to catch up after that point.
Yeah.
So you got to come off the trailer
Yeah.
ready.
I think that I think both of us like to. I mean, I think all of us here like to race in elite situations, and this is the most elitist drag racing group you can
Absolutely.
get. And to qualify at this event, you've qualified at the last 2. That is an accomplishment in itself.
Special, man.
Just to do it.
Yep.
Now your dream is to go farther than one round, and with turbo combos, it's hard to do that. To be honest with you, with anything out there, it's hard to do that. They're so freaking tight. Somebody might be able to tell me real quick what the range of number 1 qualifier, number
43.
32 one.
Yeah.
Really? 43.
43.
There you go.
Between 32 cars,
That
man.
is unreal.
Like,
Man,
we
I guarantee you
qualified
could
with the-
stretch it out further than that too, because the ones that didn't get in, there was people that went 59 and didn't make it in.
Well, we went 358 with an 8, and so did someone else. The only reason we were qualified higher than them was because our mile an hour.
Where does it? We always say this, and it's never stopped. But where does it stop? Like, when do we go? Hey, this one wasn't faster. This year, the qualifying bump was not faster. I feel like it's just going to keep rolling. I don't know how it's doing.
It's crazy, man. But honestly, I don't know that I want it to keep rolling. Like,
I know,
are
but
we
I
going to
don't-
start running 49?
Someone will run a 49
Someone's
at
gonna
one
run
of
a
these
49.
events eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be a
don't think
turbo
this
car.
year.
Do what?
I
It's
don't,
going to be a turbo car.
It is. It might be. It might be Jimmy Taylor. And
It might be.
and Carl
It might
Stevens,
be.
and that may be the only thing they do. And honestly, I'm not knocking them for that. I mean, they had some problems. We talk about turbo problems. They've had their fair share of turbo problems.
Yep.
They don't talk about, and I don't want to take anything away from them because I'm not. What they did was the records they have set is unbelievable.
it's amazing.
I don't care if they tested 2 weeks and spent $500,000 to do that. It's still amazing.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
absolutely.
But what you don't know is all the trials and tribulations that they had to do to get to that.
Oh, they worked their ass off for
Yeah.
it and
Yeah.
spent their ass off for
Yeah.
it.
Yep. They went through
There's
a
no
lot
doubt
of
about
parts
it.
and
Yeah.
time. And
Well,
I
I
was
mean,
putting
he
money
came
down.
over and got some oil from us because he's staying here this week to test.
Yeah, there you go. He got some heart, man. We raced with him
Yep.
in MPK, and I never saw this side of him. But to see the fierce competitor
Oh, yeah.
going to set records and doing all the stuff that he does, it's another side of him that I think is pretty cool.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, we watched him one year. I mean, we didn't watch him do it, but one year at
Ducks race.
Ducks race, he had his Cadillac, and they swapped it from a Pro Charge combo to a screw combo
In the parking lot.
in the parking lot,
And then he raced it.
and then he raced it.
I remember that.
So, yeah, it was just
I
about a
remember
year
that.
ago, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
2 years,
I don't
maybe.
know.
I mean, we weren't
2
there at
tops.
the race,
2
but
tops.
he swapped it.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
All right, well, how long have we been doing this, Aiden?
Well, it was 10 minutes before the first cut, and we're at an hour and 35.
It's about normal.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
We're
yeah, no, that's plenty.
Do people watch these podcasts for 2 hours?
good. Yeah.
Man, pretty crazy enough they did.
Yeah. No, I mean I would.
Now,
on a
probably
plane
not in
or
one
something.
sitting.
Yeah.
I can't really see that data, but yeah, they watch it.
Cool.
I'll put you up on like a half a screen
Yeah.
as I'm working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I just want to see what what's going to come out next.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's it, man. Obviously, we got a lot to do to get ready for the next race.
It is very, very cold at home. We're going to sit here for at least until Tuesday. Today's Sunday. The race just ended. Probably just going to chill tomorrow.
It's freaking frozen at home.
It is frozen at home, and I'm not
trying to
we've
drive
said
that
this
little
in
Pete
the
through
in the
the
past,
woods.
guys. We're not ice road truckers. We're not going to brag to everybody that we drove through, 2 inches of ice or 18 inches of snow. That's not us. We're not going to do it. We're going to pull over and we're going to pull the air brakes and we're going to hang out until it's gone.
Hang out.
So I'm just not going to do it. So we're going to hang out here for a couple of days and then we're going to get home and we've talked about it, man. We're going to go to work. We're going to do whatever we can to be more consistent and go rounds. We've shown that we can run and we can qualify with the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. Now we got to go rounds.
Yep.
So, and anybody that knows anything about everybody that's sitting in this room right now, we will do whatever it takes to win. And we're not going to stop doing that. So, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. So obviously, we got some videos coming at y'all here pretty soon. We'll show you what we got going on. Ryan, the same way, he's going to be out here testing, trying to hit that 380 mark on a 28.10.5. Carson's ordered a practice tree so that he can be ready for the next race.
Hey, look, I got one at the house, and Aiden makes me do it all the time.
hey, they're cool.
Literally, Aiden makes me do it all the time.
He said he was doing it on his phone.
I was on my phone in the car before doing it, and I hit 10 of them in a row. I was good. I was like, all right, put my
He
phone
just
up.
adjust the settings on that.
Yeah,
Your rollout must be off.
No, we went all the way down to Summit one time and bought a practice tree.
We got the real deal, the whole tree in the shop.
Maybe that's what I need to do.
Yeah, probably helps.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something.
I mean, he'll walk out of the shop sometimes to go get his fourth Diet Dr. Pepper of the day or of the morning, and he'll stop at the tree and let go of the button a couple times.
I have one. I have the little porta tree or whatever they call it, the little handheld one.
You used to keep one of those in his back seat.
It sits on my desk,
Yeah,
but apparently I need to order a whole tree. I'll put it in the living room.
yeah. There you go.
He's gonna tell me no.
I really want steering wheels on mine and then get the real
Like the
button.
one Fuel Tech
You know what I
has.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine is just, you just hold it and you just, But it's not really like sitting in the
need
car.
to build him
you
a
know?
seat and steering wheel holder.
Oh yeah, that'd
But
be pretty cool.
anything that you can do, just the repetitiveness, and the more you do it, obviously. But you got to think about where we came from. I came from the streets. I came from arm drops. I came from flashlights. I never learned how to cut lights at trees.
To instant greens, but honestly, I really feel like that made us better at doing this.
I think so too.
be
I
honest.
think the instant greens, once we started going
Yeah.
but I didn't do as much MPK as you did.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like before I started MPK, I didn't go off of trees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was a
waiting for
testing
a
tuner,
filament to
and it
light
didn't
up
matter.
on a flashlight helped you once you finally went to.
Well, as long
Oh,
as the
for sure.
flashlight was pointed at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't pointed at you, it was a little harder to see,
Yeah.
But who's counting?
It's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
Anyways,
got local by the homies every now and then when he was a new guy
I was
coming
the homie
in.
though.
Yeah,
So,
he was. I know. I was saying I got local by the homies. No, I get it.
Home
Yeah.
cooking is what
Yeah,
Billy used to
yeah,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Anyways, we appreciate y'all watching, man. We just wanted to have them on and clear up all the, we learned some stuff too, from Carson about
Yeah.
our series this year. So,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
we all learned a little bit.
they can,
but-
y'all can replay it if you need to.
We're excited about that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
And we're
blast.
excited that you guys know that we're doing it. And now we're going to drop schedules on all of our social media.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Yeah. Stay tuned for
It's
more.
our number one priority, guys. Just to let
Yeah.
everybody know.
And we're going to make
This
cool for
race
y'all.
series is our number one priority this year. It's like our MPK. It is our street outlaws now. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do whatever we can. Also, if you want to come to these races, put it in the comments. Let us know what you would like to see at these races. Maybe there's another class out there that's really awesome that locals like to do. That we don't know anything about.
Yep.
Or something that you've seen at a track that somebody did one time that was really awesome. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. We'll make something for everybody.
I think that's the biggest thing, that we can see the comments. So make a comment in there, and we
Put it
actually
in the comments.
Put it in the comments, but we actually read it,
Yeah.
and we can make a change. At MPK, anything we wanted to change was
We
like
couldn't make a change.
No,
This is-
we
this
can
is-
complain
this is
about
on
it,
us.
and then
Yeah.
we can. If it's like, oh man, that'll work. Yep, we'll do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that good feedback is 100%.
We'll let you know when the tickets are on the float.
not
the
to be
float.
confused with the float.
Yeah, don't go there. They're not going to tell you.
They won't tell you. Yeah, I understand.
So,
Yeah. So stick around. Plenty of info on that on all of our social media coming at you. Be sure to follow this podcast, Moron Nation Unfiltered, on Spotify. It is also on YouTube, of course, and then Amazon Prime, iHeartRadio. Anywhere that you listen to a podcast, you can hear this podcast. So.
Or YouTube.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I would watch it at.
Yeah. You know. So anywhere you want to watch it, it's there. Thanks for watching. Help us grow this deal. Share it, comment, all that good stuff, and see you on the next one.